All right, dudes. We're back in action. And some things have changed. We're going full on SSF plus mode right now. Some things have changed. I was looking around at my stash and I was like, oh man. We actually do have some gear, don't we? Haven't bought anything for this guy. But we had a few little thises and that's laying around for him. You put on those little thises and that's, and all of a sudden you can delete all of this. Well, so first things first, I'll talk about this tomorrow. I took this stuff out, and then I was able to go all the way over here to get this, and then the block thing that I liked. I guess I will, sure. I went all the way over here to get this stuff. And then I was like, well, wait, why don't we just go down here into polymathy and see how much strength we have? And then it turns out we have just enough strength to equip my old weapon that we found. And now we can Giant's Blood. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. This guy wants this one. It's kind of nice, actually. That's a nice one, yeah, enjoy. That's a nice one. Should still be okay on accuracy and stuff ourselves, yeah. And now we have 143 rarity, so. Yeah. What do I enjoy more? Titan or Warbringer? I mean, I'm enjoying this character a lot right now, but I mean, my Titan is a monster, you know? Titan's a beast. So, I don't know. Don't know. I wish my alerts would work, though. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna mess with these a little bit. I don't know why they don't, either. So weird. Let's see what we can do here. What if I can just make it work randomly? Yeah, there's something going on. What if I did this? If I changed it for a second, made it look a little bit different. Nope. Weird, man. Weird. Yeah, my computer, like, was having an issue with WoW the other day. And so now it's all mad. It's really weird. And I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. It's weird. Huh. It just got angry. That's now the alerts aren't working right. Oh well. What am I using to regen health? Cannibalism support, life regen, what else? Time of need. Gonna play some WoW Season 2? I think so, yeah, I think so. I think that'll be fun, right? That'll be good. But yeah, this character has made some changes, so we're gonna have to see how it feels. Then go from there. I'm just gonna mess around with this just a tiny bit more. Does this one work? Okay. So the tip works. The tip one works, which is great. Just the subscriber one's borked? That's weird. I wonder why. Yeah. Why is the sub one the only one that's messed up? That's so weird. Okay. Weird. What is this one? Well, I want to save this sound that it is right now. Because I don't think I have that one saved still. It's weird. I don't think it's a sound issue though. Right? Nah. Cannibalism sport definitely is the thing. Loving the build, it's really fun. Yeah, me too. It's gonna change a little bit. We'll mess around with it. I wonder if I could make like a different image or something. Which doesn't make any sense. Oops. Let me see if it's like a... No, it's not. Not that. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I want to save the sound though. But the sound might be the issue. I don't know. But it should not be the sound is the issue. But the other two alert works, don't they? Like, does the cheer work? Hold on a second. Oh, cheers also don't work. Why? Whatever. Alright, I'm already done with this for now. Alright, let's just play the game a little bit. Ice Stampede build, it's insane. Yeah, I don't know what all his build is, but anything with Herald of Ice is, yeah, just one-shots the whole screen once you kill one enemy, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get too attached to mechanics like that. But I do respect it. Herald of Ice is very good. I don't want to get too attached to those kind of mechanics. Thankfully, my Titan wasn't really relying on Herald of Ice, so we're good on that. All right, let's see. We were doing some maps, and they were tough. They're kicking our butt a little bit. Let's try it though. Anything with Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder's OP. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. I'm not getting too attached to that mechanic, you know what I mean? Like, yes. Not right now, not right now. All right, let's do the 13 real quick. Nothing wrong with having fun with broken mechanics, but yeah. Suggestion on Waystone drop chance on your actual maps. What's your atlas looking like? All right, let's see how this feels now with Titan's, well, not Titan's grip, Giant's blood. It's gonna be a little slower, but it should be all right. Should still be able to get the job done. It was just a little slower. My war cries are not slower, that's for sure. Warcry's still super fast. So if I'm killing stuff, we're kind of good to go. I mean, I could even play Stampede with this probably at this point. Truly. Bonk. They ain't swarming you, bro. He's in Giant's blood now? Yeah. I took a look at some of the things that I had in my stash that we had found, like in like my cell tabs and stuff, and I was like, oh, this actually could be good for me. So then I moved some talent points around, got polymath, and here we are. Giant's blood. Oh, I don't like getting frozen though. That's not good. So yep. We can Giant's blood it up now. We're strong enough. And I put on one of my old trusty rusty weapons, and here we go. Just gonna send it now, see how it goes. Play with my totem if we wanted to. Just blasting. Just pump them. There we go. Well, we probably could, if instead of this totem guy, I could probably just stampede. I might try it out. I don't know if I just want to go back to stampede, but I think it wouldn't be bad. The totem is kind of fun too, though, because he goes to work on him. Just gets to slamming. Got a showcase build toward the end of the stream. Yeah, we could. We could do that tonight. I definitely wanted to play it a little bit, and I can show you what changed. Just briefly, what changed was we took these points out, and I did actually put a little bit more into block. I might be able to take this out again though if I didn't want to block. And you know how I was moving over here to get this stuff? Well, after I moved this stuff over here to get this stuff, the damage looked good, but then I was like, I probably could actually see this being the same amount of points, and it pretty much was. So I took all these points. I even took this because my evasion is bugged right now to not even give me any evasion. But anyway, I moved that stuff around. I was able to move points all into strength instead of dex because I just didn't need it anymore. A little bit more points in strength, and I had just enough to equip this weapon. So now we're using Giant's Blood. That's just the main thing. That's the main thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Max, I don't know. That's odd. I don't know why you wouldn't be getting, like, decent map stuff then. That sounds really weird. Weird. I don't really mind XP gain, but we're kind of mostly looking for quantity of items or quantity of waystones. Do you run quantity of waystone drops in your towers? Because that could also help, maybe. That could be a big deal. I might do that. I might just do breach. I might. A lot of these things do need to be irradiated, though. I think they do. So maybe not yet. Yeah, getting additional waystone drops in your breaches, in your precursors are pretty dang good. This is a delirium. Looking for some half-decent irradiators. That'll work. Incredibly unlucky. Got. Oh yeah, doing boss levels is good. Bosses usually drop you a lot of maps. That could be something to try. That could be kind of a big deal. What's up? Atlas passives? Just doing this one right now. But then I have the other ones talented up too. What I don't have right now is the boss ones though. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll be strong enough to do boss ones now. I'm not sure. Might be. We gotta get this tower though, don't we? This last one. Would this tower hit this map? Oh, it would. Let's see. Can we speed over there? Not really. Not really. We'd have to go like up and around. This is probably fine to run a couple of these good ones. Alright, whatever. T14 kind of spooky though. We'll see how strong we are. How many miles per stream? Probably like 5. Usually walking about 2.5 miles per hour. I am actually tempted to run Stampede with this guy now. Now that we have like a little bit more damage. think it might actually be really nice. I'm okay. Just chilling. Stampede might be nice though. With this kind of damage now. Just bone shattering fools. I think I might need to change my actual like Warbringer passives now too. Because right now I'm breaking armor with my hits, but I don't even think that's that good. Might just go defense. Unless I wanted to do Stampede. In which case we probably would want to do that. Probably should go Stampede Armor Explosion. Probably should. And I might. That would mean no more Totem. And Totem's kind of nice. Ooh. Like deafened me there. I got shouted on by these little guys, I guess, huh? Popped them. Alright, Totem boy. Feast. Feast, Totem. How long until it just turns into my other warrior? Yes, it probably won't be long. Probably won't be long. I'm not gonna give him my other warrior's gear yet. But yes. Once he starts getting strong enough to run Stampede, yep. He's just my other warrior, except he can explode corpses. Has a little bit less HP. Can blow up corpses. What changed in the build? We pretty much raided my stash of gear that I had for sale that we had found. I was just chilling, like playing Minecraft with Archer, and he was working on something that he didn't want me to see yet. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just take a look at what's going on with my guy. Mess with my talents a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, we have some pretty nice old gear that I'm not using anymore that we had found. Maybe we ought to try some of that on. You know? Maybe we ought to have a look. So we put some of that gear on, buffed up our strength a little bit, which let me kind of move some talents around to see like if we could kind of move some of the damage that we were doing that was just like generic melee damage into physical damage and block chance buff damage kind of deal to make my bleed hit harder. And then it was like, you know, one thing led to another, right? Is that armor break? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We are currently spec'd into it because my shield is good enough that I don't need the block, so that is what we were gonna do. Yep, you got it. You got it. That's what I'm gonna do right after this. Just because it will mean no more totem. No more Earth Shatter totem, but yeah. But we were able to get Giant's Blood on, and so definitely SSF plus at this point, right? Because we're using the gear that we had found on my other character. Haven't bought anything for him. Like, we don't have a Svalin or anything yet, but we'll see. What's my goal for now? Level this guy up a little bit and see what he can do, you know? Have some fun playing a fun character. But yeah, I want to see what he can do. See where he can go. It's pumped, man. Made a fun new build. Oh man, okay. I like what I'm seeing there. Alright. Okay, Denethor, don't forget to drop that sub too, big man. Don't forget. Thanks, brother. Hope all's well with you, dude. That is a bit of a long wind-up on our perfect strike now compared to the one-hander. That's alright, though. We're doing it. He has risen once more, though, boys. He has risen again. I think my block chance is probably a little higher than it needs to be, but we're not really putting that many points in block. It's kind of my ascendancy. Well, I guess it's the shield and then like a couple points in block. We could do 75% block though, for sure, but we got more points to spend on this guy, so it's all good. Perfect Jeweler's Orb's pretty neat. And remember, we can go, I'm gonna grab some more levels, I'm just having fun. You just got a Divine Orb too? Oh, nice. Yeah, Perfect Jewelers, that's sweet. I'll chuck that on like Perfect Strike or something. That's really cool. Perfect Strike could be banging now. Banging. And that is an ethical, self-dropped Perfect Jeweler's Orb, so that's cool. We'll take it. For sure. I should play with Stampede just a little bit before we like really hard commit to it, but yeah, we do have the armor break ascendancy, so we can just chuck that on. Just get something to detonate corpses with, you know? That's not like leap slam. I can still do bone shatter if we want to, but I liked my totem guy, but at this point I do think that we will end up being more effective just with good old Stampede, probably. Again, just kind of need something to get the party started when it comes to corpse exploding. And I can always go ham with the bleeds, too. Should deal more damage with my bleed now as well, which is good, because that needs to scale a bit. Blocked. Try another build besides warrior yet? No, I'm really not interested in it either. If anything, I just want to play more warrior builds. Truly. That's probably what I'll do. My next, I was thinking I would play a mercenary, but now I'm like, well, I think my next warrior, or my next build will just be another warrior. Truly. Just fire up another one, man. Why not? I don't think we need any of this stuff. All good. Try Gemling? I know, that's what I was thinking about, but I don't know. I was thinking about doing a Molten Blast Gemling. Can I click this, please? But now I just want to do a, like, quick Earthquake Titan, maybe. Sounds like almost more fun to me. We'll see. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. But I wouldn't want to do anything like a, you know, like bow or crossbow yet or anything like that. But a Gemling would be pretty good for Molten Blast. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it though, like in hardcore, I'd rather just run like my next hardcore character would probably be like a fast cast Earthquake Titan. Those war cries are so fast now. That's crazy. With all the quality on the gem and stuff, that's wild. Pretty crazy. Feels good though. Strength stacking Gemling is nuts, yeah. I'd want it to be something that's like HCSSF viable, that wouldn't like take too much to get going. I don't know how much strength stacking would be easy to do in SSF, but we'll see. I haven't, yeah, I haven't like looked into it deeply, Hakushi, but I think I've seen it, yeah. Finishing some T15's nice. I think I got the slow bug. I know we're using a two-hander now, but I think we got the slow attack speed or skill speed bug. All right, whatever. There we go. Warrior-esque build, yeah, he's just bonking, he's auto-attacking stuff with a cultist mace and Herald of Ice and just blowing up the whole screen too, yep. Yep. Definitely a good setup there. I haven't gone the Herald of Ice route. I don't think I'm going to right now, but it is powerful. It is powerful. What's up, Doctor? Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I think I will chuck this on Perfect Strike. I think that's the one, dude. That's the one, that's the way. We can either go for a big ignite, or just make it deal more elemental damage. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna make it be just a big smack. Cool. Not really thinking twice about that one. People really want this grim determination. I don't really feel like doing sales that much, but I mean, if I'm in the town. All right, come get it. All right. Come and get it, come and get it. Rip 2, it happened. We got bonked by the big guy. It's a pretty like avoidable death, but I'm not really that bummed about it. I'm kind of ready to bring this guy into the fold. You know what I mean? I wanted to play him in normal SSF, but I'd have to re-clear my map prog, so I guess we're not doing that right now. Which is okay. It's all good. Now I can make use of all those T14s that we have. Stat just like saved up, right? We'll start here though. How much lightning res do we have? We got a little bit, but it's gonna sting. I think these mobs are gonna sting. We'll see how it feels. We're doing it semi-ethical right now. Semi-ethical. Run to the deserted. We have all this stuff down here to do too. And we have some really nice, like, juicy stuff going on around here. We're doing it. Yeah, HC was fun. Yeah, I think I like SSF more than HC. Listen to Iced Earth. What's that? I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna go. Should we try Stampede? Instead of my little totem boy. We even buffed up Totem Guy with a greater Jeweler's Orb, so it's kind of like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. So I can technically get 8 or 19s, but 18 is more ethical for us, I think, at this point. So we're not gonna put a grader on that because I haven't found a grader on my own yet. So we'll do Stampede. We'll want to put. I know I already have Armor Break on it, but it works better, I think, if I do Splinter. But I'll do that in a second. We'll need a Yoink Armor Explosion from Bone Shatter, which is honestly fine. We can make it do more damage. I would like to make it do more AoE. But at this point, I'm not really sure if I believe in that talent too much. Right. I'm going to put Splinter on it just to make sure that it breaks a ton of armor. And then we'll roll with that for now. And we'll let my totem just kind of sit there for a moment to see if I like really hate it. I think it should be fine though. His AoE is not gonna be very much. And we also have no aftershocks yet, so it could be kind of awkward. Or it could be fine, we'll see. We just kind of need something to get the party started. It feels a little bit slower and more dangerous than anything else that we've been doing though. Like even Leaf Slam feels a little bit more reliable, but definitely is breaking their armor. If we got more, AoE on it, probably feel good. At this point, though, I'm not so sure. We'd have to actually invest in it, like get it some aftershocks from the gem quality. I don't know if I'm ready to take AoE off of Bone Shatter. We don't even. Did we put anything on Bone Shatter? I think we just left Bone Shatter with 3 sockets. Have to work on that. Get a perfect strike that guy. Ow. Ow. Keep missing my perfect, I think. I'm not, am I? I must be. I feel like that guy would have been getting decked. It was kind of an avoidable death, but it still was like an honorable battle. Could put more AoE on this. And they were regenerating a lot off that dude. Interesting. Not gonna lie, like we're hitting harder, but I like the attack speed of one-handers. Probably gonna still try to find me a good one. Yeah, in a way that feels worse. Interesting. In a way that kind of feels worse. Let's try it with the other way again. Interesting. I'm not sure if this really feels like way better, but like, I don't know. In a way, it feels better to have the totem in a way. Huh. Let's actually see if that's the case. Because if so, I might not play the armor break thing. The Stampede is kind of a slow poke ability sometimes. I don't know. Lost your HC guy. Yeah, I'm really actually not that not that upset about it. Truly, I enjoyed the HC adventure, but I'm kind of more interested in just bringing this guy into the normal SSF journey and seeing how that goes. You know. But rip to your guy too, man. Rip. What do you think about weapon swap? What would I spec into? I'd probably just have like AoE versus single target. Kind of like how I did on my Titan. Whoops. I would just like swap into my boss fighting spec. Some people have like just a weapon swap. They swap into like a 2-2-hander or something like that. Like a huge hammer on a boss, but I kind of just like fighting with like just an AoE spec for maps and then a bossing fight or spec for bosses. Usually feels pretty alright to me.
Fortune favors me.
Yeah, even if the Earth Shroud doesn't really do that much damage, it's just kind of like, I don't know, kind of nice at the rage too. I do need to get used to my perfect strike with this weapon now. Oh no. Gotta run it back to the beach, I respect that. Yeah, I wasn't really ready to level yet. This guy hadn't finished his adventure yet, I don't think. Wasn't quite done with this guy. Not yet. I'm still having a lot of fun with him. Let's see what the Warbringer can do. Boosh! Okay, so let's put armor break, armor explosion back in this. There we go. There we go. No, HC was pretty fun though. I think I will do another hardcore character. Just not yet. Yeah. Hardcore's fun though, definitely. It definitely makes like everything that you're doing like kind of intense, right? Am I gonna buy Spawn? I don't think I'm gonna buy anything for this guy for a while. I don't think so. We'll see. We'll just use some of the gear that we had found before on my other guy. So it was like pseudo SSF, right? I basically just put up some things. I just put on some things that we had in like my cell tabs. Some of it pretty good. Most of it pretty chill. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Pop me. Fallen would be a good buy, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy it yet. See what these dots feel like. Boosh! GCP.
Fortune favors me.
Yeah, if we gave Stampede all the juice, it'd probably feel pretty good, but we you know, the thing is, we have a character that can Stampede like crazy, right? We have one of those dudes, and he's good. I kind of want to play something a little different. All right, that's maxed out. So, are we gonna max out our scavenge plating a little bit, maybe, for some more armor? Could be good. I'm hoping maybe we can even like farm Fallen. That's pretty lofty goals though. Kind of a rare drop from a rare boss from a rare, not super rare like drop from logbooks, but still, you know what I mean. Make sure it didn't hit me with that. I'm gonna take off Conk Effect, bro. I like the damage of Concentrated Effect, but you gotta be right up on people for that. That's crazy. But yeah, not quite ready to level yet. Not quite yet. Unfortunate. People like this? Have we found one of these before, surely, right? Crest of Ardura. We're finding some T15s though, that's pretty cool. Bajheera's gonna have him some maps, unless it's the Ellie Pen one. Probably not running that one. We're enfeebled, that's no biggie. That's no biggie. A lot of accuracy. Hold on to that, sure. Sure, bro. Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling Stampede right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. Although, I also don't think we need this. I'll see. I'm gonna try something out. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to. But I'll try it out. Okay. I do like this character though. This guy has a really fun playstyle. And I like my Titan too, but we gotta work on this dude a little bit. For sure. Hit the crypt real quick, just for fun. We got some work to do on this dude. A little bit too much fun. Next character though, maybe we'll do a little shout out to Quinn. A little bleed EQ action. This is SSF. This is like SSF plus. Yeah, that's not good, bro. That is not good. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. We have to actually spec into making that be a thing.
A rarity and all mine.
I don't think I'm gonna. Let's rock it this way. Earthquake. Yeah. Earthquake. So I want to do like a fast cast bleed Earthquake. I think that'd be really fun. Probably a fast cast bleed Earthquake Titan. Most likely. Although I'm really jamming with Warbringer right now. We'll keep brainstorming what we feel like doing. But whatever my next character is, we'll at least start him off on SSF HC for the leveling process. But maybe my leveling will be faster next time with SSF HC because we'll have some leveling gear, right? Be kind of fun, right? Kill this guy. Good old-fashioned way. Looks like it. The good old-fashioned way. Blowing them up. That'll have to do. I looked at the buttons E and Q. Yeah, I know. Earthquake, yeah. I need to put bleed on that bad boy. Recursive, thank you so much for the sub, by the way, man. That was a while ago. I really wish my alerts weren't broken. But they are a little bit. Thank you, man, if you're still here. Appreciate that, bro. Okay, wait. Oh, I see. It's showing me all the things because they're all quality items. Gotcha, okay. I was like, what the heck? I don't want to see none of that garbage. Alright, alright. This is my same guy from hardcore, yeah. Not ready to be done playing this dude. I want to see what he can do. I want to progress him a little bit. We're not just gonna fully juice him up with just buying all the bunch of stuff from trade just yet. But we did grab some stuff that I had for sale that I had found, so. Little SSF plus, you know what I mean? He's pumping, yep. Still getting the job done. Just exploding people. Feels pretty good. Character's a little bit too much fun to play than to just hit the beach again. Not there yet. Not ready yet, but we will eventually. Did I ever get another checkpoint? Let's find out. Nope. Okay. Not ready to hit the beach again yet. But we'll SSF it up. SSF plus. And see where we want to go from there. If we're about ready to play another build and we still haven't found a Svalin, then maybe we'll just grab one. See what it feels like. We have a good shield right now, though. I had a lot of good shields for sale. That's some really good stuff. But I'm not gonna give him my other warrior's gear yet. I kinda don't want to do that at all. But he can have some of the old stuff.
You there, local, come here.
Can you level my Warbringer to maps in HC for me? Can't seem to make it to maps. You probably just gotta like take it a little slow and like over level a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I felt like it was pretty smooth, but we're gonna try, I guess, as the Titan. We'll kind of see how that feels too. The EQ. Bow. You got this, bro. You got this. Get that totem down. Let him go to work. Hit him, totem. Want to kill these rares. Don't want to die to them.
Come here.
Jeez Louise, those guys almost roasted me though. Almost roasted me just standing there. That was a damage check. Had to see what happened. Stampede still feels a little stronger for AoE, right? That's good though. Once it gets popping, man. You know what they say, once you pop, you know what I'm saying? It takes a second to get going though sometimes. Okay. Okay. Hung in there. Didn't proc my omen somehow. Got a little low. A little spooky. Gonna reroll Titanus, try to get AoE over. That's a great strategy. Really is. Trying your SSF build in hardcore right now, it's going pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, the weapon upgrades are definitely important, yeah. Not sure like the Berserker build. Hard to get a good amount of evasion, like giving a ton of strength. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I have 7 characters in maps just to get bored trying to level, so you try to rush. Yeah, I feel ya. Hypertrophy training. Push, pull program or lower program. Just do what I enjoy. Yeah, do what you enjoy in sticks. Yeah, I mean, I think that getting some way to train the whole system you know, over an interval of time is great, but yeah. Definitely gotta find something that you like. Trying to do a dual wield on warrior. A construct definitely need more defense. Yeah, it's hard without a shield, I'd say. I'm a big shield enjoyer myself. Just having that there is so nice. That just little passive defense, so good. Especially because you can wear a two-hander, right? But if you're trying to dual wield, maybe try like the magma blast build, because that way you can at least like attack from range, keep enemies at bay a little bit, you know? Is that even better than going down here? I don't know. I feel like I get a lot more stuff this way. What even do we get here? That doesn't matter. Let's go. Yeah, I bet Marauder will be a better like dual wield blaster, like melee kind of guy. If I had to guess. There we go. Not today, Gwennon. Not today. Yeah, that's the plan, Rise. The plan, bro. Yes, it's during workout streams. No, you can ask fitness questions anytime. Yeah, Act 3 is definitely like one of those places where things can get weird. Always, always. But going Titan AoE is definitely a good idea. We're gonna be doing that with our earthquake guy. %. Well, not that bad. Not that good, but not that bad. What are you gonna do with that, though, huh? What are you gonna do with that one? It's a really, really bad flat fizz roll. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep that actually. It's pretty close to being cool though. Pretty dang close. Alrighty. See if we get some more logbooks going too. That'd be sweet. Alright. Where are we at? Are we gonna run a T15? I mean, all these look kind of freaky, but we could try it. We could try a T15. Do we have any that's like... Oh, the T15 augury with a breach? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We'll try it out. We'll get it. Maybe if we don't die, we'll get a level, you know? Could be sketch. Should be okay though. Multi-proj. Thankfully, we did get our block up a little bit, so a little bit less afraid of shotgunning all these projectiles. We're gonna watch it though. I could absolutely be convinced to go 75 block though. Absolutely could, and might. I might. I mean, Warbringer wants to go at least 65, but that's after you get your 4th Ascendancy, and it pulls your block down like crazy. But hey, you know, we're gonna probably need to spend quite a few of our remaining points on block, now that I think about it. Probably ought to change my anoint at some point soon. I put the anoint for a block node that's like really close. It just costs like nothing to do it, so just grabbed it anyway. Who is the gym equipment partnership with? I don't have one. I wish we did though. Svalin pulls down block, yeah, but well, the thing about Svalin is that it allows you to still have insane block despite having your block super low, right? You can get damage on block chance too, yeah. Certainly can. I did it for a second on this guy. But then we took the points to just do polymathy. But we could anoint that, and I probably will. That might be a worthy anoint. You're anointing for like, you know, 60, 70% damage, you know? Pretty crazy. But what's nice is that, again, Svalin, it's like, oh no, it reduces your max block chance. But what that means is you only have to get your block to 65%. So you don't have to get it to 75% anymore, right? Who is my PC through? Origin PC, yeah. Did Totem build all the block stuff? Oh yeah. Definitely. Ow, these guys are slamming. I think I probably should do my own slam. Just it'll do way more damage than what this totem does. I should just do Earth Shatter myself, I bet. But I like the totem just passively chucking Earth Shatters everywhere. It's just nice. Like, I don't have to do it. I don't have to worry about it. I can just, like, run around and Warcry. Just fight in the totem's area and while I get Rage. And eventually I'll get HP if we give him a perfect Jeweler's Orb. It is kind of nice. Even without investing in the totem too much, it's just helpful to have it there. He deals okay damage, surely, right? Alright, so... here's what I'm talking about. Probably just put 1 point in strength again. Or, if we wanted to optimize, we could absolutely start putting points in things like this. This is what I anointed for. Just because it was just there. But I think I might put more points in block for right now. Just get a little closer to the promised land of block, and then we can anoint for it somewhere. But yeah, my block is going to look rough. We're going to have to respec again, though, I bet. If we actually want to go for the big block. The big block node, it's going to be a little rough. I'm not even sure I will. I might just get a lot of just natty block and then just get physical damage reduction. I don't know. Blocking AoE is definitely nice, but I don't know. It's a lot to ask. You have to invest so much in your block chance. It's like you don't really take that node until you get Svalin, I think, is kind of how that works. I think, because you have to go all the way up the left side of the tree too, I think, to get enough, like, actual block chance. I think you need the 30% block chance node. The one that kind of reduces your global defenses. You like have to get that, I think. Yeah, I might just do encased, yeah. I might. I never used the ability, but I might use this, the 10%. And I think I need to go respec for the encased and Jade right now, as a matter of fact. Because I'm not making any use of the armor break. I might just put encased on right now.
Go on.
Because everything else that I'm doing, I'm not really using it, so. Like, we could put block chance on. And increased armor, but not get the encased in Jade, but let's do it that way. Because my shield is currently giving me 44% chance to block, so. Okay, do not bind that. I just want the fizz dam reduction. Glancing blows. I don't think it's troll, it's just far away. Not necessarily bad though, but I think not taking the damage is pretty good. I thought about that though too. Definitely the kind of thing that like you could do like once you have like a bunch of HP, and like block isn't that big of a deal. But yeah, it's not something that you can like anoint. So temporal bubble, guys, go away. It's not gonna get hit. Oh, it did. Nice. Move. What a like. It's just not a good place for breach. Not a good place. And I'm not that great at breach yet in this guy. It can work, like, once you get the stuff started like this. Like, once you get a combo like that going of like, a corpse explosion, like, you can do well, but... yeah, too slow that time. Too slow. Oh, good.
Fortune favors me.
We'll work on it. Just give me the loot. Give me the loot. Level 70 T2 maps with the Warbringer blasting through. Almost died a couple times though. Yeah, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Build's good, but you know, still can get a little sketchy up in them maps. Gotta keep that gear up to date too, huh? I'm glad it's holding strong for you. Oh, yeah, like we didn't need to die where we died either. That was gameplay, you know, not a build problem. That's user error. Oh, the rare backed up, huh? I do like that we're not feeling too slow, though. That's good. That's nice.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Still feel relatively fast. But yeah, we'll just rock the Jade Heritage, man. Just have, what, 80% Fizz dam reduction plus? We'll take that. Yeah. Yes. 88% armor or Fizz damage reduction seems good, right? Those aren't too bad. Whoa, what's going on there, man? Incredible, my alerts are broken, but I see you, bro, man. Big flex for you, pumping us up. Thank you so much, dude. Again, bringing the heat in the late night stream, man. Thank you, dude. Pumping us up. Love to see it, man. Maybe those really aren't too bad. Again, they're not that great, but it's trying to give me some good stuff, and I appreciate that. I do. He's on the way, man. He's on the way to getting some good loot. It's trying. It's really thinking about it. Elite weakness, I think, is okay. Actually, because he does have some good gear on, he does have some rarity now, so that could affect them drops a little bit. We will see. We will see. Yeah, with ingenuity, make less 200 div. Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful. Congrats on them gains. That's real nice. That's big gains. We're gonna see where this guy goes. We're just gonna level him up a little bit more. Just enjoy the prog, and go from there. See what he can do once we fight some bosses too. I think he's got a chance at being decent against bosses right now. Gotta quit getting frozen though. Chaos Res 53. I don't think I'm quite ready to put on a freeze charm, but maybe should. Getting frozen frequently there. Splat. Just blow up the whole screen. We're doing it. Especially on the trade stuff, really involves why someone's got to do it. Yeah. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You're just buying cool looking items and balling them. Fair enough. What was that? I mean, I can't even see what hit me there. It's too bright in this area. Can't even see. This guy is responsible somehow, surely. There we go. Dunzo. On to the next. A lot more problems than I think people think. Yeah, I mean, hammer it. Hammer it. Critical damage bonus. Interesting. I mean, you can just get that as a implicit though, you know, so I'm not sure about that. 9 strength? I don't think so. I don't think so on that one. We're in town, so I'll give this guy the map. We're in town. Sure. I really don't want to do too much trading right now, but character's not in hardcore now. No, he perished. He perished. But now we get to just still jam on him. an SSF plus. I'm not really gonna buy any gear for him, but we'll jam out on this one. I think that'd be fun. We'll jam out on the backwash. Let's see how this goes against the big lady. Against the big mama. No, it's all good, man. We had a good run, man. And I'm just trying different, you know, different stuff in the game and seeing how it goes. Seeing how we like hardcore, seeing how we like SSF. And I did. Did like them. I think my next, like, when I level a character next, we'll level him in hardcore again. Hardcore SSF once more, you know? Be fun. Should be cool. I'm even, like, strongly considering starting SSF, next league. I like the SSF grind pretty good. It is easier to get yourself a little bit stuck. Right? And migrating league should be pretty easy if you wanted to, but it seems like your character's story progress, like mapping, doesn't unlock. So that would be kind of thing that would maybe put me off of it. Cause I could just play, you know, trade and just not use trade that much if I wanted to. Put yourself at a little disadvantage that way. But whatevs. I am primarily interested in making like content that people enjoy, so you can either go trade and have like a Giga Juice character, which I think people do like, or you can kind of have like the risk and intrigue of hardcore, or like the fun story progression and character progression of SSF. Gotta kind of figure out what's what from a like my enjoyment perspective and your enjoyment perspective. Just gotta figure all that out. But the main thing is right now I'm really digging this Warbringer character, so I don't really want to. Wasn't really quite ready to just go back to the beach, back to square one yet. We got stuff to do on this guy. Got farming to do. He's not like super tanky, because just doesn't have insane gear and insane HP yet, but he's fun to play. That's for sure, right? Trades, basic SSF can't even upgrade, they don't exist. That's just not true. SSF's a grind if I enjoy it. Yeah, I do. We'll see. I think what makes sense is like HCSSF to level your characters just for fun and then go from there. But if the progression still works the way it currently works, then I probably would want to start off in SSF, or even just trade next league. But we got a little bit of time to figure that out, don't we? I just know I want to keep playing this guy. Any recommendations on what level maps to farm for first set of ascension points after the campaign? I mean, probably just do whatever maps you can. Like, you know, start off with your tier 1s, and if you're cool with tier 1s and you do all the quests for tier 1, go into tier 2, as long as you're feeling cozy, you know? Because those things definitely will drop, and they will drop early, so. Doesn't really take too much work. What version of the game are you playing? You could also just buy them if you really needed to, but should be able to get them pretty easy. Should be too tough. Just running stuff. Load a bunch of warriors, couldn't find upgrades, or you're playing hardcore? There's no hardcore warriors. Nobody's selling hardcore loot for you. HC trade, that's definitely something interesting right there.
Fortune favors me.
Definitely gonna have gear be a little bit more scarce. That's an interesting part of the game for sure. 20 maps in, nothing so far. Really? That's crazy. for the Barias and stuff. Okay, well, I guess you just keep progging up, you know? I was playing SSF, and we definitely still found some, so they do drop, but I don't remember what map tier I got them from. Whatever, so when they drop, they start off at like level 75, so maybe it would have to be level 75 maps, which I don't think is the starting maps. Maybe that is a little bit higher up then. Trying to think of when I actually ran my thing. Here's a big bug. I whipped it. Look at my totem out. Ow. I stepped right into it. Bunch of rares all stacked up. There we go. Nice little bone shatter, put him down. In some ways, it still feels like I have a hay shrine after all that. Just in the war cries. This build is just wild. It's just exploding everything all the time. It's so fun. Still got some big bonkers. All 4? I was talking about 3. But okay, good to know. That's true. The biome one might help with that too. True, true. Trademark sense and hardcore, yeah. Be kind of intense. Because, you know, periodically really good gear does get removed from the market, right? People die. You keep your stash, so a lot of the currency isn't necessarily deleted, but a lot of the gear is. Kind of interesting. We gotta figure out how we're gonna scale this guy up too. Because we're running 15s right now, but they're blue, right? So gotta pump them up, man. Gotta pump them up. Yeah, that's pretty troll, huh, Jason? I just don't know how popular warrior is of a hardcore class. So people might just not even really be picking up warrior gear, you know? Trying to sell it. Makes it pretty scarce. I can see that for sure. Mostly my hardcore journey just sort of reinforced how much I really enjoy this game. How excited I am for the future of it and to create content with it. Because everything I've done so far I've really enjoyed. Including hardcore. And I don't usually even like play hardcore modes. But I loved the excitement that you guys had for that character, so, for this guy, you know? I'll probably just keep playing more warriors, man. Oh, we do need to go see how this guy does against this boss, though. If he dusts this boss, then we might increase the boss difficulty, but if we get dusted, then we might have to wait and farm up a little bit more. He's got some pretty good gear right now, though. Just gotta keep making gains on him. See if we can find some of those really good instilled emotions, right? Yeah, we'll have we definitely will have some low level like HC leveling loot for my new warriors, right? And if I always just make warriors, then I'll always have good gear for them, which is fun. That's again, it might be kind of boring for you guys for me to only play warrior, but guys, that's who I am, man. That's who I am. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome. I'm just a warrior player. Okay, so I gotta put the shield on first, then we can do this. Okay. This just gives me a little bit more fire damage. Alright, so she can hit hard. Oh, it looks like I can dot her up, though. Already. Okay, so she does hit hard. We're gonna hit her with a hammer. She got ignited, that's cool. Trying to find an opening here. Okay. Good. Nice. I think my perfect strike hits about as hard as the Hammer of the Gods right now. Pretty sure it does. Like perfect strike's perfect hit is doing about 58k. And my hammer Think about 70k. So yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, warrior feels very ethical too, right? It's like you have to interact with the game. I like that. But maybe just I'm just playing not crazy builds. But yeah, I don't know. I just the warrior playstyle. Like in WoW, like that's my game. Which my main game is play warrior all the time in that game, and any game that I play, I usually just play like the warrior guy. Although in PoE1, like, you know, I was like a marauder player mostly. But I played a couple of fun duelist ascendancy builds. Like I played a little bit of Slayer stuff and Gladiator stuff. I usually like basically for WoW is like Arms or Fury, like one two-hander or two two-handers. But then in action RPGs, I actually do kind of like the shield guy. I like having a shield. It's kind of like a cool vibe. Just one against many with the shield. This is really cool. You can use a two-hander and shield. That is nice. But yeah. I mean, we could do Gemling, yeah. But I think there's other just straight-up warrior builds that I want to play. Like Titan and stuff, right? I want to play some different Titan builds. I mean, shoot, maybe I'd even play like a Titan minion build. I don't know. Not in a rush to play that, but that's what I mean. Like, I'd rather play some kind of Titan thing than anything else. 15% increased armor. Totem placement speed. Mana cost compared to life cost, that's not very helpful for me, but whatever. Magnitude of bleed? Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll put her there. Fire Titan, yeah, the Fire Titan. I think it's like, for me, it's like Earthquake Titan right now, Earthquake Titan, and then Fire Titan. In terms of my interest, so. We will see. We will see. Once I'm done with this guy, like for now, or just whenever I feel like it, whether I'm done with him or not. If I feel like it someday, maybe we'll start leveling my next hardcore guy. It'd be fun. Dude, these maps are not rolling real cozy. Okay, that one's okay. That one's a little more cozy. Well, it looked like we almost got one-shotted by that boss, but I wonder, do you think monster difficulty probably mostly just increases their health, right? She is kind of a scary boss anyway, though, isn't she? So, not a huge surprise that she was kind of like a near one-shotter. But Fire Titan is absolutely on the list too, yeah. Don't want to forget about that one. Definitely Fire Titan too. I just want to sell this map. I want the Iron Rune though. Okay. Another 15, please. And let's...
What is it? I have a different plan.
Control. Yeah. We can put one boss level on. Try that out. Slowly as we go. Do we do another augury? We could do a deserted. That looks like a fun one. Maps give some good XP right now. I like that. That was through a lot of physical damage DR too, wasn't it? It's kind of wild.
Feel my wrath!
A lot of fizz damage DR. Yeah, my only real source of armor breaking right now is Bone Shatter, but we Bone Shatter frequently. That's all I really need anyway. We Bone Shatter frequently. Me and my totem get along, but I don't always need to bust him out. Sometimes we can just handle business. Getting this alert fixed? Oh my gosh, dude. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. They just got borked. The tip one works. from what I tested. But yeah, the bits and the subs ones are all whacked out. Trying to power us up, bro? That'd be sick, bro. That'd be sick. That's worth fiddling with a little bit, isn't it? The Super Saiyan God Ascension. That's dang worth fiddling with. Make sure that guy gets popped. I don't know if I really want a 12 right now. Not really. Yeah, Bone Shatter is a really fun playstyle. I missed it on my other Titan, my other warrior. I mean, he didn't need it though, right? He just had enough damage to kill everything with Stampede alone. Gotta respect that. Got to. But yeah, just looking for Bone Shatters. Pretty nice. I wonder if I could start doing reduced cost. I kind of like the stun build up on this. Kind of an insane play style with this chaining of explosions. It's so sick. So sick. Yeah, I'll see what I can do for you, Ink. I don't know how to fix it though. It's because it's messed up on Stream Elements website side, from what I can see. So I might just have to like just redesign the whole alert, and then maybe that'll work. But the bit ones are not working right either. It's weird. Just like after my computer was having issues with WoW, we updated the BIOS and stuff. But yeah, after that, it still was kind of weirded out. No bueno. Another one. Uh-oh, that sucks. That sucks. That's what people are thinking, huh? Could have something to do with that. Yeah, that's super not good. Very sad. Very scary. Very spooky. Super sucks. What is this? Oh, it's just it drops ID'd. Okay. Like, what the heck? Don't usually see it like that, I guess, huh? Drop an ID'd. Yeah, that's really sad. Bugged my character, released him in Trial of Chaos. Had to take the L. Aw, rip. What happened? Like, what kind of bug? Freaky. That's so much Warcry speed. Get those bleeds up real quick. I feel like they have to loop back around. This looks like kind of the end of the map. See ya. See ya. Oh no. That's annoying. Your guy could jump down but couldn't jump back up, huh? Rip. Yeah, how much Fizz Dam reduction are we at when we're stacked up with Bone Shatter or the Armor Break? Just straight 90, huh? Okay, cool. What is that number? 14k when they're all stacked up. Armor? Okay. Interesting. Guess we have just hit the checkpoint. We're not even almost done. We must have missed a big little turn off there. I'll fiddle with it after this though, Ink. I'll try for you, bro. I'll try for you. Thank you so much for the 5 once again, man. And big old gets we gotta get that thing pumping. I could always find the song for you. We can play it ourselves. I could. If you got some power that needs to be unleashed, we can arrange that. But yeah, I don't know what's up with them, dude. I was planning to see if I could look into it a little bit this weekend. Fiddle with it. Boom. I mean, it bleeds them out pretty good, even the little mobs. I still like looking for the Bone Shatters, but I mean, if they just bleed down, you know, that's pretty good too. Oh, so we gotta get rid of this guy right now. We gotta get rid of this dude right now. This temporal shield dude, oh yuck. Oof. There we go. There's one more rare over here. That thing will be fun too, the breach.
Feel my wrath.
Alright. We'll drop the totem on you. Leave me no choice. You leave me no choice.
My satchel is
I gotta get used to the new timing of this thing. Oh my goodness. Perfect strike, a little slower. With the two-hand ski. It's all good though. Interesting, that's not too bad. Not too bad, not really enough, but not too bad. Again, it's trying. Trying to give me some loot. Appreciate that. What is this thing? It just dropped ID'd, huh? Okay. Okay. Chuck the rest of it on in there. I don't think we really even want to save those rings. Those bases probably ain't worth. Monster Ellie Res, we can run that for sure. That's a nice one. Okay, let's see how this breach goes. They're like semi-okay sometimes, but I do kind of miss Stampede in the breaches. I do. Let's see if we can explore just a little bit. I can also not Warcry and just like leave myself some corpses on the ground. So when we come over here and we have corpses to explode this way, the breach mobs will never know what hit them. They'll never know what hit them. We'll walk the breach mobs right along this path here. It'll be perfect. Alright, here we go. These clasped hands. They'll never know what hit them. We're gonna go this way for like 1 second, get these corpses, and we'll go back. Let's go. There we go. Never know what hit them. Oh snap, there's a bunch. Like it. Gaming. Gaming. Boom. Let my totem do some work too. There you go, buddy. Good work. It's a little sketch, but we got him. We got him. Definitely not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Again, not quite as crazy as our Stampede, but that's all right. We're scaling. We're scaling. What's cool is that, like, eventually you could probably get most of your damage going with a bleed and explosion, and you can just go back to, like, having a one-hander, but I still like hitting hard. But the attack speed of the one-hander is really nice. If we find a crazy one-hander, that could be really fun, too. Some, like, big ol' added melee skills and stuff would be nuts. Our other one-hander was really good for a while. This one just does a little bit too much damage to pass up, I think. A little bit too much. Okay, that's good for this map. That is some juicy XP. You see that guy walking at me right there at the end? He wanted a little piece. Ooh. Those are nice. +1 melee skills. It ain't much, but we'll take it. What's all this, huh? What they're picking up? What's all that? Those little dinky bases. This did look like it was full on suffixes, though. You don't love to see the mana, but it's alright. Hang on to him for now. They may not get any use, but that's okay. Why not? I think what we'll do is we'll probably record a little build video tomorrow, I want to say. Probably will. How's that sound? Get a little update going for you guys. What's up, BGD? Little update ski. Sure what we're working with. Let's see if I can roll one of those instant recoveries. To minions. Straight to the bench. Straight to the bench. Right, we don't care about Ellie Res at all. I mean, I guess we kind of do for like Perfect Strike, but nah. Our corpse explosion is physical damage, so not a big deal. We got to take it to the augury though. I have to go get this thing. Easy way to level up higher levels. Feel like I'm stagnated. You got to run like corrupted, irradiated maps like this with the highest map you can get, and then it just takes time. You can do like XP. Maps with XP towers on them and stuff like that too. You don't save breach rings real for forging bench? I mean, you could, but not that one. Just chuck it. Probably should though, huh? Probably should. All right. How's the game's going? Going all right, man. Going all right. Incredible Hulk hitting us with some sub love and out here talking crazy, talking about some Saiyan ascensions. Let's see about that one. The Warbringer continues to blast pretty good. He's doing it. Oh wow, we're cruising now, boys. We're cruising now. We are speed. But we're doing all right. In terms of drops, we found a perfect jeweler's orb tonight. That was pretty cool. Buffed up our perfect strike on this guy a little bit. Kind of messing around with the build, seeing what we think. See what we want to do. Don't you do it. He would detonate nearby corpses, but there we go. There ain't none. That's my job. We are the corpse detonator. None for you. Get him, totem. Get him, bro. Those guys aren't allowed to explode either. Take them all out. Where do you get the red runes from your gear? You can get them from the chaos trials. They can drop like max HP. They can drop chaos res. They can drop all res. They have a lot of useful stuff. Rarity. But you got to get them from there. Unless you're playing trade, then you can just get them from the currency exchange. Just talk to Alva. That's where they originally come from, though. From the chaos trials. So you can farm them. And they're probably half decent, decent currency. Oh, watch out now. Watch out now. That's something that's good to know. Yep, yep. You're gonna be playing the whole game, looking for that kind of stuff, which is cool. I like that. SSF will definitely help you learn how to handle business. Be a little bit of a longer of a grind, but eventually they'll probably buff up like crafting in the game a little bit, and then you'll have some more options on how to like make your own gear and stuff, which is great. Bonk. There we go. Back it up. Get him, totem. Get him. SF makes you want to get more stash tabs. Yeah, you gotta hold on to stuff for all your other characters. You're leveling, your maybe it's good option stuff. It's like, okay, maybe I'll save this for recom. Now I need my own tab for each individual item to recom. It's like, yep. Yep. That's how it goes. Like how the trade's set up. A lot of people hate it. I mean, I think I didn't really like it that much when I first tried it, but then as it goes on, it's okay. But now I'm kind of more in the mood to like not trade too much. But That's the thing about PoE is you can really play one of any different ways, and you can do different stuff all the time. You can play a little bit on your SSF guy, a little bit on your HC guy, a little on your trade guy, you know? It's cool. It's a good thing. So, I'm just doing a couple different things, seeing what I like. Because I love action RPGs, and I want to stream, like, more of them on my channel. It takes, it's like a little bit of an adjustment, for sure, but I just find myself, like, enjoying this genre the most right now. And every game in the genre I play is something I really enjoy, and I'm excited to make content about and stream, and so just want to play more of it. But PoE is my favorite one right now, but I could pretty happily jam out on any action RPG right now. Just find myself really liking it. Spent some Canadian bucks on some stash tabs today, yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Get yourself all juiced up. Yeah. Wow. PoE 2 is your first ARPG. That's pretty cool. That's a good one to start with, for sure. That's exciting. That means you could even go back to, like, PoE 1 if you wanted to. You could play... Cool. You could play, like, Last Epoch, when that one has new content in April, I believe. Pretty exciting. Last Epoch's another one that I really like. Level 19 skill gems. Okay, okay. That's juicy. All right. It's kind of funny how bright that is. It's like simulating what it would be like for your eyes to try to adjust to being inside the whole time. Then it brings you outside. Can't see a dang thing, you know? It's always the very last pack with the shrine. Always. Always. Well, he opened water flow. All right, cool. Whatever that means. He'll take credit for it, I guess. You love just bringing up current events out here, don't you? Yeah. Whatever that means, you know, whatever that means. You're like our current events bot. Ugh, keeping us in the loop. Yeah, whatever that means, bro. Whatever that means. I think that's mostly just kind of just saying something that sounds like it's something but isn't really anything, you know what I mean? And Synthetic, what's up, dude? Jamming, gaming. All right. Time to pump. Like the update people conference, found it funny. Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. Thanks, dude. Whatever that means. Yeah. It looks like interesting, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Not quite there, you know? Little Chaos Res. Interesting. Mana on kill is kind of neat, right? I don't need it right now, but we'll hang on to it. Life. Teeny bit of life spirit. Okay. Hold on to that too, just for fun. I'd level 19 skill gem. What are we gonna put it on? Oh wait, Earth Shadow's only level 17? Oh snap, hold on. I mean, we're using Bone Shatter a lot still. We'll put on Perfect Strike. Let's get our Earth Shatter to 18 at least. And our Ancestral Totem. We've been finding a lot of 18s. We need to level it up if we're actually gonna use this guy. There we go, buddy. You've been putting in good work for us. Anybody else need to be 18 besides my war cries? Yeah. Great. Great. Who else do you update on current events? There we go. I had to think you just like seeing what I'll say. Just fine. Nobody. Well, he said he'd like to update people. So just, he'd like to update me. Is that right? Just keep me in the loop while we're doing our gaming and gaining. Somebody's got to do it. I really don't like the penetrating Ellie res. I don't like that one at all. We'll send it. Okay. Where else do we want to go? The Bloodwood, the Seepage, the Abyss, the Decay. Something with a breach could be kind of fun. Might be kind of nice to get to this tower too. Just quickly zip on over there. We are kind of soaking up some juice right here. You know, maybe we'll go to... Do we want to do another augury to get this tower? We could actually go the back way too. We could go to Steaming Springs. There's no escape. You have to do an augury no matter what. But all right, let's go. Let's do the augury, I guess. I'll do it as a 14 though. Well, no, we'll do 15 because maybe he'll drop some 15s for me. But I don't want to do that one. I want to run the juicy maps with 15. Right, let's go to this one. To the Bloodwood. To the Bloodwood. All right, here we go. Let's roll. Yeah, I see most of that stuff on Twitter, but yeah, all good if you want to see what I'm thinking. I don't really use Twitter all that much, but yeah, it's, you know, that's what you see these days, isn't it? Kind of like the outrage, which is it's just weird. It's like everybody's just trying to wield these like tragedies to like sort of blame the other team, you know? It's just kind of like, kind of a weird thing to focus on in those situations, but yeah. Such a nice game, this one. Yeah, definitely. It is a lot of fun. I'm super digging it. Very grateful for you guys coming to hang out, showing us some love, pump up the PoE content, man. Pretty cool. Grooving on the Warbringer. I like this guy. The Shoutbringer. Are we just gonna keep going block? Guess so, huh? Guess so. I'll probably grab this talent, now we gotta figure out how to anoint the other one. I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe we can combine thingies enough to anoint it. To see. Because I probably will want to anoint for like some kind of damage from block situation would be good. Because that damage from block does scale my Warcry bleed. And it scales my Warcry explosion. Oh yeah, I love PoE 1. I played like, you know, over 1,000 hours of it. It just was never like a big draw to my channel. Like even with PoE 2, it's kind of a like a niche game audience kind of thing. But I do love PoE 1, yeah. Always really tried to play it, you know, when I could. Just a little tough to like deal with the like dramatically reduced numbers. But all good. I do like the game a lot though, yeah. Just if something's not working, you kind of have to, you know, kind of play what you like to some extent, but also make good decisions with the long term. I think with PoE 2, even though like numbers are like quite a bit lower, I think it's a game that I really like. I think there's also like a little bit of like an investment in it too, right? Like I think the game will likely grow over time. And if we are a content creator who's been putting out a lot of content with the game over time, like genuinely enjoying it and just posting cool stuff, I think that could help, you know. So we'll see. But mostly just kind of following the passion, you know. Yeah, but having my viewer base be so like ingrained in WoW, I understand if, you know, not everybody who wants to watch WoW stuff wants to watch other stuff, but I think I'm just a little bit too passionate and having a little bit too much fun with ARPG games to like not follow that right now. Cause it's not like, maybe if I did like the classic WoW thing you could pop off, but it's just so far on the other side of like my passion spectrum. Like I'm like really not very interested in classic WoW, and I'm like really super interested in like this kind of stuff, so we'll see. But yeah, like if PoE 1 does like their new league, like once they kind of get their footing with PoE 2, I'll definitely be interested in checking out PoE 1. Like, I love WoW. We're gonna keep playing WoW, and I do plan on working WoW into like the daytime stream schedule a little bit, but I mean, I'm kind of like pretty down to heavily feature action RPGs on my channel, even if it's not like as good viewership. I mean, you guys are here, and that's badass, so thank you. Appreciate that. I think we have some ARPG enjoyers out there. Getting a little cadence here, make sure things have time to stack up and explode. Instead of just doing too much spam and blowing up all the corpses at once. Do it like this. Little different strat. Groovin'.
Face me.
Seems good. Get a little more dam on those shouts and then bleeds. You're gonna be in business. Pretty cool, huh? Well, can I find any more demons? Maybe down here, maybe? If I hurry? Nah. That was cool though, wasn't it? Just boosh, 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 boosh. Well, thank you, Synthetic. Appreciate that. Yep. If all we can do Diablo 2 for 20 years, you can do PoE 2 for a little while longer? Yeah, I think so. That's what I mean, that's what we've been doing, you know? It's a Mile High. That's what we've been doing, you know, we've just been jamming, so. And I want to. A lot more HP than yesterday? Yeah. Well, my character died yesterday. And so we tried to get him to SSF, but apparently you have not shared map progression between SSF and HCSSF. So I was like, well, I mean, I don't want to re-level right now. So I had to level in SSF to play this guy, or I wasn't really ready to not play this guy for like another HC character. So I just brought him to standard. And I don't really want to buy him any gear, but I definitely took a look at my stash and I was like, oh, we got some nice items for sale, don't we? Which means that we found them. So we're doing SSF plus, using my self-found gear just from my character already that I had. So I just didn't want to like not play this guy. He was just a little bit too much fun, and he had a lot of room to grow. So got some items from the Big Daddy. I didn't take any items off of my other warrior, but yeah, we were able to use the stash. So it's SSF plus. But he's doing good so far. I don't really plan on buying anything for him right now. Not really. But if we did want to buy anything, I mean, like, Swollen would definitely, like, transform this character for sure. But I want to see... I think it'd be pretty cool to, like, get a Swollen from killing the boss, don't you think? Do I need some currency or something like that? I'm good for now. Yeah. I'm alright for now. I just don't really have any use for currency at the moment. Like, I'm not going to buy stuff for him. I'll probably, you know, passively farm currency as we go. All good, though. But yeah, SSF plus right now. And, I mean, I really liked my Titan, but I'm definitely having fun playing this. I'm not like, man, I wish I could play Titan instead right now. This guy's really fun. Temporalis exploded again. Yeah, it's not getting duped. But guess what was getting duped? Mirrors. So there's fewer Temporalises in circulation and a whole lot more mirrors, so yeah. Oh well. That's how it goes. Early access economy, just all kinds of weirdness. That's not why I'm doing SSF, but it's like kind of like a happy sort of thing that's happening. Is like, okay, we don't really have to interact with the economy really, where everything is just like twice as expensive or more as it was like a couple weeks ago, right? There's just more currency in circulation. There's also like dupes, right? So it's kind of awkward. All good though. Just play some SSF and call it good, you know? Can't find enough chaos res. Yeah, I'm still not capped on chaos res either. It got a lot better though. Got a lot better. That's pretty much what's going on. Is we're playing with the stash that we had accumulated from other guys. Do we want to go back and find these guys? I don't think so. How do you know Mira's being duped? I mean, it's just I haven't seen it happen, but that's just what happens, right? Yeah. Yep. Here's what it is. A lot of people vote for this. I guess what Plurch said. There's all kinds of reasons why people voted for him. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. I guess we'll see how it goes. You know. But yeah, we died on our this character, but it's all good though. We get to do more now. We get to do more. We get to pump. But yeah. Sorry, I'm catching up on the comments just a little bit. Glad to have you guys here though once again. And I still love PoE 2. And you know, I'm mostly excited for maybe more PoE 1. But I really like Last Epoch too. We have some fun stuff coming up. We have like WoW stuff. We have Monster Hunter Wild, which I'm excited to play that as well. Come on, Miss Beans. Envision myself playing New World? I mean, I'd be down. It would just have to take a little juice. All right. We'd have to have like a reason, like something behind it. So we'll see. I'll be down though. Yep. In the end, you just get sit down to a big boss slap. Yeah, big boss fist slap. Yeah. Chaos Force kind of helps you get through the maps though. Yeah, we got sat down hard by that big boy last night. It was a good run though. It was fun. Global Fizz is kind of interesting. We can see what happens with this one. Stun build up. Yeah, not amazing, but sure. But sure. Just plop it down there for now. Heard Last Epoch is good with the game release. They're slow. Yeah, it takes time, huh? Is Last Epoch playable? It is. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's not quite as polished, but it's good. It's good. It's a fun one. Lily, can we not do this, sweetie? Can we not? Come on. Come on, Miss B. She's so silly. What the numbers on Lachlan's slam are? Yeah, just the numbers are you can't get hit by it, I think. Like you cannot be like standing there with the ghosts coming to hit you. You need to get out of the way. You need to, if the ghosts are on you, you got to jet, you know? So leap away, let the ghost hit me, let his slam go off, and then go back in. I just played it kind of impatiently, but it's all good. Gonna die eventually, you know? Bound to happen. Okay, now we can go to the augury, I guess. I guess. Bound to happen, bound to happen. Whether it was Lachlan or the Arbiter, it's not that much different to me, truly. You're gonna die sometime. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. It's funny because this character is like a little bit weak to Delirium because the Delirium mobs do not have corpses. Thus that presents a little bit of an issue. Lily, come on now. Come on, please, sweetie. Back it up. She's a nut. And she didn't, I wouldn't say she got me killed earlier, but she contributed to a situation that got me killed earlier. Trying to troll me. She just what she does is she demands to be between me and my right monitor where I see chat. She just wants to sit there. And it's like, come on, that's not a good place to be. She's like, that's actually exactly where I want to go. So she'll wait for her time to strike. She'll bide her time until I get like involved in some kind of tricky battle, and then she'll hop on over. She knows. Little Miss Bean, she's been slimming down actually. But yeah, Lachlan is he's a big boy. Can't blame him. given the situation, you know what I mean? Can't blame him. But yeah, he did kick the crap out of us, but it was my bad, right? Can't be getting hit by that kind of stuff. We know that. We knew the whole time that that fight was probably the end, but I was like, you know, not that I'm done with hardcore, it's just like, I'm not gonna run away from that fight. It's all good. Getting through, honestly, it was really just kind of like getting through the campaign in hardcore. I was like, all right, cool, we can do it. But then we got through the campaign and all the way through like the tier 10 map progression. That was kind of cool. But if I do want to do like hardcore SSF, like pushes,
Fortune favors me.
we're gonna need more practice in SSF just to see how strong we are. But I think we'll probably end up league starting SSF next league. I think that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. That'd be kind of fun. Just like amassing a big stash to level characters with just seems kind of fun. We can do that in hardcore too. Honestly, that's probably a good idea. Like hardcore, you have two whole different sets of stashes, right? Like hardcore is where all your leveling gear is, right? You level first in SSF to like make sure that your map progression is there, right? And then, what the heck? Oh my gosh. And then you just level your next characters in hardcore SSF. So your HCSF has all your leveling gear, and then your normal SSF has all your endgame gear. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, the Willow, yeah. I definitely was playing a little lackadaisical. Like my mindset was more like, okay, I want to fight him with perfect strike, rather than I just want to like hammer the gods, one shot him. I wanted to actually battle him and see if I could dodge it. We didn't, so we died. But yeah, I think if we just like sat back and hammer the gods, we kill him, right? And then we just keep on going. But honestly, like what has changed really? You know what I mean? What has changed? We're still just jamming on our guy. The thing that matters is if hardcore was more interesting from a viewership perspective, that matters to me. It's like, okay. For me, it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'm just a little bit more at ease playing this guy, and I can sort of push him and see what he's capable of instead of always like playing real careful and slow, you know? Which isn't necessarily even more fun for me, like going the slow route. Because I always want my character to be strong. And I always want to not die, so. But like true hardcore, like in an actual like league scenario, like where your character is like actually donezo, and you do have to level a new one to play the league, like I don't think I'd want to do that kind of hardcore. Again, I can respect it, but I don't think that's for me. I dropped a divine for you in Act 4. Oh, nice. You deserve it for taking out the big fella. I do think it was a good run, yeah. Yeah, I don't have 100 deaths on my Titan. I've died twice today, this guy, though. One of those was Lily related. The other was the Savannah boss. I was a little too close. And I tried to roll back to, like, dodge where I thought he was going. I thought he was going to go, like, this way, and so I could roll this way, but he just went, like, this, and I just, like, rolled, like, right into the slam. And then I died to, like, Chaos Plants. But if you look at when I died the second time, I got, like, rubber banded back into the Chaos Plants, like, on my roll. That was kind of unfortunate. But whatever. See, if I would have died that way, I would have been kind of annoyed. Like, maybe I would have been annoyed. Where you feel like it's not as much your fault. Still play WoW? Yeah. Now, I haven't been playing very much WoW since PoE 2 came out, because I've been playing a bunch of PoE 2, but WoW is definitely still, like, on my list of games that I will play, like, throughout time, right? But yeah, recently I haven't been playing as much WoW. But I do want to work WoW back into the mix, even, like, in the shorter term. Okay, I don't like these guys having all this crap on them. I do like the rares stacking up, though. Works for me. So we can just detonate all their big ol' high health corpses on each other. This guy, is it the same guy who wants this vest? We better get him his vest. Before I put D&D on here. Alright. How about you, Merc? Well, still good stuff, yeah. It was a good run, though. It was good. Thanks, man. Yeah, and again, if you guys enjoyed it, that would be the main motivator for me playing more of it. Is if you guys were into it. That would be why I would do it. But I do think that no matter what, I will probably level my next character in hardcore solo self-found just anyway, just for fun. Just for fun. Alright. I'll BRB right quick. We're going to be dropping the treadmill down. And we'll keep on pumping. Thanks for watching, guys. BRB. Where's my normal? I gotta get my normal water bottle. Having a break until season 2? Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I think hopping on and trying to find some people to like maybe push Glad with would be kind of fun. I think the main thing that's tricky is like it's just hard to play, you know? You gotta sit really long solo shuffle queues, and they used to have some like just log in and go solo content, but this doesn't really make your character more powerful right now. Which I think is actually one of the reasons why Classic WoW is so popular. Is because you can just log in and just start leveling, right? There's always just like something to do. That's one of the things I like about action RPGs. I just find action RPGs to be like a lot faster and more like progression satisfying than Classic WoW. Some duo stuff, yeah, I gotta see if I can solo that stuff too. Gotta see if I can get it done, but we should. Alright. It feels like WoW dungeons when you do them in a team because everything gets way harder. It's interesting. And then you have like the pseudo hardcore where you don't get to go back in, right? Kind of interesting. All right. Oop.
Speed.
But I gotta see what this character's capable of. Gotta see what's up. All right. I'm about to throw on D&D here though. Need to get back on PoE 2? Yeah, man. Once you die, it just goes to SSF? For now, yeah. Like, if you die in a league, you're gonna go to standard. But right now, this is standard, right? What we're in right now is standard. I was gonna go to D&D right now. Okay. So it's a little bit different than it would normally be. Send the burial bog, baby. Let's roll. Got a little bit of time to game. A little time to pump it up. Thanks once again for hanging out, guys. We're almost at 20 subs and resubs today, too, which is crazy. Got some good quality pumps. All right. Yeah, how do we like this this physical damage DR? That's a pack size. We've been doing all these like sort of close quarters maps to finally get to open this thing up a little bit and hit them with it. Doing some explosions. It's like if we just want to hit hard, we can just do the Infernal Cry, but tote him down, let him go to work. Gotta see if we can get some more of those sweet, sweet skill gems. Buff up our Bone Shatter a little bit, Deep Slam a little bit. Be nice. We got lots of options on what to do next with the little PoE though. But yeah, talking about WoW, not every day, because I still, sometimes I'm just in way more in a PoE mood, usually. But anyway, even if we're in a PoE mood, we're gonna work a little bit of WoW into the mix during the daytime streams. A couple days a week, probably. Dabble in the various versions of WoW that are available. I do think it'd be kind of fun to rock some arena. But we could even try SOD, because there's lots of new content we haven't seen on that. Classic hardcore is always a thing. It's popping off on Twitch, just... The OnlyFans thing is just so, like... I feel like those guys are just on all day long, you know what I mean? And I'm just definitely not. I guess a level though, hang out, just for fun. Yeah, we died yesterday. Yep. How'd your guy go? You doing all right? I'm pretty like absolutely fine about it. I was kind of ready to bring my guy into SSF and just play that way. But now we're in like SSF like plus because I don't know if you noticed, but you don't keep your map progression for SSF, which somebody had told us about that, but you don't just get to do your maps. You have to like do the whole campaign again. And I was like, oh. Okay, well, I just want to keep doing maps. I was like, oh, it's fine. We'll just do maps and just start up with, you know, start reforming the Atlas. But no, it doesn't really work like that. So, all good. We'll just run it anyway, man. Just run it on standard. Just play SSF Plus, where we get some gear from my standard stash. I don't really want to buy anything right now. I'm not really interested in like doing the whole economy part of the game right now. Just kind of want to play and see if we can find some good loot and progress our guy. But I am definitely thinking about doing like normal SSF into HCSSF stuff next time around. Hardcore was wild for you? It's pretty fun. You probably got to learn the game just a little bit first before you do a hardcore run. But even then, it's like I probably should like learn a little bit more about SSF before I really wanted to buckle down on like a serious hardcore run. I was pretty sure we could get through the campaign. We did pretty good into maps too, and we could have progressed further into maps and been just fine. It was just like, just kind of didn't do a mechanic right, so you're dead. GG. You gotta respect that about the game too. You do. Part of the fun of hardcore, and we'll do more hardcore in the future. But yeah, right now I want to get my Warbringer to like mid-90s and just have fun and see what he does against bosses. But I mean, don't get me wrong, he is in good gear right now. He's got some good stuff, but that allows us to kind of, you know, it's like if he wasn't my first character in SSF, right? It's kind of how I can imagine it. Although, even then, we're probably much more juiced than we would be if it was pure SSF, right? No mistake about that. That's why it's SSF Plus. We'll see. There's a Rib 2 command. Yeah, there is. It was a death that was like, it wasn't like BS, right? It was just like on me. Skill issue. Didn't like lag out or anything. So it was a good clean death.
Fortune favors me.
But now we get to play him in this one. That's what I was saying. Good clean death. Straight to Valhalla. Didn't run from battle and died in it, you know? That's honorable. Didn't say, oh, that Willow boss sure is scary. I think we should just skip him. Nope. Bang. Just sent it. Now we were rewarded with a an afterlife of gains and further battle. I'm gonna beat that thingy though. Just what we always wanted. All good though. That's crazy. Yeah, so we have an Origin PC, which is like Origin makes really good PCs. If you guys are ever in the market for a new PC, need like a, or even just like need like a laptop or something like that to travel, definitely check out Origin PC. They make insane stuff. They do have a variety of price ranges. They've always taken good care of me and my community over the past like 8-9 years almost that we've been working with them, having them as our sponsor. Pretty fantastic. So they made a real nice PC for me, !PC. We'll link it for you in the chat if you want to check out the specs, but it's been handling this just fine. We did have to do some BIOS updates yesterday, but that was probably mostly due to Intel, right? But we got that going, so now we're chilling, back in action. I might tighten up this loot filter again. I've been saying that, but I think I really might now. Although we're not seeing like too much, you know? Not really. Let me actually do that real quick. I don't want to show me other rares though. I can just sort of mentally loot filter, right? Just not pick stuff up. I actually really like Warbringer. I feel like Warbringer is kind of banging. Let's see. I'm kind of doing a lot of the same stuff. We're just hammering. Just hammering. I don't know if we really need to do uber strict. But we could bump it up a little bit. Okay. That'll do, that'll do. Alright. Sick. Like shit on break mechanic, Warbringer's great, yeah. Or the shouts. Uh-huh, yeah, I saw that. Last epoch to be April 2nd. It's gonna be a while. Oh, thank you so much. Incredible. Hooking him up. Big flex for you. Hooking up Dr. Keckle. There you go, man. Thank you, dude. That was RIP 1. We're not too worried about that one. The RIP 2 is the one that's the recent one. But yeah, that other one was funny. That was only level 15 or whatever. That was pretty funny though too. It was silly. Dude. All roads lead through Augury, man. What is this? Done a bunch of auguries tonight. What is the heck is going on? What is gonna happen with Ellie weakness? Not much. Okay, whatever. This could hurt a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Here we go. Thank you, Ink. You rock, man. Carrying a squad tonight, bro. As always, actually. As you have been the past couple weeks, it feels like, man. You've been pumping us up. Keep them PoE streams going real strong, man. But yeah, I mean, Titan is awesome for Stampede, but I mean, the fact that Warbringer can do like this kind of thing and just kind of walk through enemies and just pop them is sick. Yeah, Warbringer is really good for armor break, for shield stuff, for totems, if you want to do totem stuff. What we're doing is no cooldown shouts, and those shouts also explode corpses. So, definitely kind of insane for clear and single target. That guy's bleeding out, isn't he? Yeah. And I can also put bleeds on my Warcry to make it like have some passive damage component to it. It is a really, really fun playstyle. Made it to the end game? Oh, nice, man. Congrats. Now's where the real fun begins. That's really exciting. Yeah, the maps and bosses and stuff are really fun. Get my totem down. This is only the beginning, too. We died. There we go. It's only the beginning, brother. We were bleeding. Been okay, though. I gotta figure out where some of these items that I really like come from. I gotta figure out like where the Against the Darkness jewel comes from. Is that from like a lot of the good jewels are coming from like Sanctum or the Trial of Sekimas and the Chaos Trials too, I think. May eventually need to get comfy farming those on a character like this. Character who's not like fully juiced. Another exciting thing is we can go grab our 4th Ascendancy still. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. I do not know. Maybe for the meantime, just armor break, because I don't really want to do like a full respec into the block stuff on the top, like on the left side of the tree. It's gonna be expensive. Bing! Bapped him. Bapped him. It is Sekima's. Oh, okay, so you gotta do the trial to get Against the Darkness. Oh, snap. Okay, so what does that relic require you to do? Is it like it's a special run? Oh man, that's tricky. Okay. I like that jewel, for example. It's like just one of the things I like having in my build. Interesting. Yeah, so a lot of the good jewels come from those mechanics, though, right? Yeah, you would know about that one. That's your jam right there, for sure. Ostrix, let's go, dude. Thank you so much for the raid. My alerts are borked right now, but thank you so much and welcome on in. Big flicks for you guys, pumping us up. We're hammering on the Warbringer, the SSF plus Warbringer now that he was my hardcore character. He perished honorably in battle against Lachlan. It was on me. It's not like a, you know, didn't like DC out or lag or whatever, just didn't make the right move, didn't respond to the mechanic properly. But so now he gets to live out his life in the Valhalla, battling forever in what is actually standard, because I don't know if you guys have had that experience, but if you die in hardcore solo self-found, you get sent to normal solo self-found, which is cool, except you don't keep your map progression between like leagues. So it was like, oh, I'd have to like level again anyway. So I was like, well, let's just send him to standard, and we'll party it up here. We're popping, having a good time, man. Don't really want to buy him any gear yet, but we let him have some gear from my stash. Didn't take any gear off my main warrior, but he got to have some of the things that were maybe up for sale. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, he's a scary boss for melee, but I think all I had to do, it's fine to learn this. Whenever he throws his ghosty at you, just need to get away from him. Kite the ghost far away, so that you get hit by it, and then hopefully you can like when the ghost like hits you, it'll put the little thing on the ground. You just like roll out of that, and then make sure you're just away from him so it doesn't slam you. But that's what I suspect. I think he also does like a charging slam though, if you're like too far away. So it's kind of tricky. But welcome on in, guys. And Guy 2 Chill, thank you so much for the sub too, man. Big flicks for you, pumping us up as well, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the love, guys. The Atlas tree progression is per league too, yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, not only is your campaign progression, I wouldn't have minded if it was just the Atlas progression, but no, like your campaign, like story progression is also reset. So that was kind of like, oh, this is different than I thought. Because I'm fine with him just getting sent to SSF. That's not really what happened, so had to kind of change our plan a little bit. That's fine. It's all good. I can just play this guy in trade and just not worry about buying items for a while. Maybe eventually if we really want to push him and we're like, okay, that's about as far as we can get without, for now, you know, maybe we'll get him a Svalin, get him some cool stuff and really see what he's capable of, but right now I'm chilling. Not in a big rush, I guess, just kind of having fun with the slower progression of this guy. Although it's not like we're going slow, like we're kind of popping off. because we don't have to like play so scared, I guess, right? We can do some kind of sketchy stuff and test his capabilities, you know, see what he's made of. Okay, so you do get sent to SSF when you die, but in SSF, I have to do the whole campaign again. Like, on my max level character, I don't have access to maps or anything like that, so I was like, well, I'd rather just do maps. You know what I mean? Spectrum and Time Loss come from Gold Chest of the Zark. Oh, okay, cool. Sick. Yeah, I'd be down to see if we can farm those up on this guy. See what that experience is like, because, I mean, doing it on my big warrior would also probably be tough, but I want to see what it's like to do it on, like, this kind of character first, I guess. I've done this character since losing hardcore status? Yeah, yeah. Yep. One time was, I'm not gonna blame it on my cat, but she was related to the perishment that time. And then I also just like didn't roll correctly against the Savannah boss. So just two bosses that are pretty spooky, both one-shot me. So, you know, it's all good. It was bound to happen eventually. I'm gonna go see what these mobs are down here. Whether it was to Lachlan or it was to Arbiter, like it's, you know, it's kind of the same to me, truly. It was Miss Beans. Oh snap, dude. Wait a minute. Incredible hooking up a sub to Odahex. Big flex for you, and Pit Barry checking in as well. What's up, dude? Getting the hype train going for the evening time? You don't mind if we do, man. Don't mind if we do. Yeah, she would never. No, it's not her fault. She contributed to the situation. But I will say also, we did kind of get rubber banded back into the little chaos flower balls, and that was kind of unfortunate. Like, ritual kind of like moves you around sometimes, and it wasn't the blood wave. I just kind of got like scooted back into it. A CPT, what's that? Is that like my job? My job is content creation. A CPT, is that like a what's it called? Pit Barry gets in some subs too, man. Pumping us up, dude. Thank you, man. Oh, certified personal trainer. No, I am technically a pro natural bodybuilder, but like what I do for a job is content creation. I just like to work out, so I figured I'd compete in bodybuilding too, and we've earned my pro status doing that, which is pretty neat. Pit Barry pumping us up, man. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah. I'm also a warrior player in every single game, so I had to kind of like think that out for a second. Like CPT. Oh. Check that out. It did roll about as bad as it could, but we'll hang on to it. That's cool. I didn't really put together that this thing dropped. It's kind of cool. Neato. We will hold on to it. Oh yeah, we get one of these too. I think we're going for... We actually don't need more scavenge blading, but I may as well finish the thing, alright? We are running around with a lot of physical damage DR. Like 90% physical damage DR in these maps. It's pretty cool. I'm not a certified personal trainer, but I am definitely happy to talk to you about fitness stuff. I do kind of know my way around building some muscle and losing some fat here and there. Dude, thank you guys once again, man, for the hype train pumps. Big Pit Berry and Ink combining for some big pumps. We have a two-hander on now because we can wear one. I think the damage is definitely noticeable on my attacks, but I kind of miss the attack speed. Juiced and tanned? No, not juiced. Natural, but we do have to get tanned up for those shows. No juice though. That's the natural part. You get to do all the bodybuilding, all the fun stuff with the training and diet and commitment to the work, but you don't have to ruin your hormones with the drugs and stuff, which I strongly prefer not having to mess around with all that silliness. I got a good setup here, man. I got a beautiful family, good job. Not interested in just, you know, messing all that up. I'm good. Saw a clip from Old WoW today. I was massive. Yeah, I've definitely been a little fatter before. Diet's fun. Yeah, sometimes. We're keeping it a little bit leaner right now. We could be chunky again if we wanted to. It's just not what I'm looking to do right now. We're kind of between competitions. So we have one in May, and so I'm keeping a little bit sharper right now so that it's a little bit easier to diet down. Yeah, diet's kind of fun. You have your got a few clients want to train for those? Nice, awesome. Awesome. Giving him some good advice, getting him set up, hopefully. Getting all squared away. That's right, Pete. Very nice looking sub-gifter badge you have there, man. Looking good, dude. Looking real good. Yeah, we could be a little huskier if we wanted to, but again, it's just not. It's not where I'm going right now with the overall plan for like just how I feel, what I'm working on. I think I've earned the right to stay a little bit leaner and compete a little bit more frequently rather than doing the kind of like the big off-season gains phases. Let's get my totem involved in this situation, man. Get after him, big guy. We've earned the right. Get that bleed on him, just let him have it. I wonder, yeah, my Warcry can bleed too, right? Start with the diet part nowadays. Well, if you track your intake and stick to the plan, that might help you out. If you actually like have a kind of set out plan of what you're gonna eat for the day and know that if you just keep doing that and adjust it here and there as necessary, you will reach your goals, like guaranteed, you know? That could maybe help a little bit, have a little certainty in the plan.
Take that.
But yeah, I like to eat too, so I feel you. Can you build muscle from home workouts with zero equipment? Absolutely, yeah. Definitely. Absolutely. It's got to be able to sort of increase the workload over time is the main thing. But yeah, which clip was that, Hokushi? Because it's funny, I feel like I have probably about the, maybe not exactly, just because we are a little bit leaner, but I feel like I probably have about the same amount of muscle, if not better physique overall, than I used to have. But yeah, just not as chonk. But we spent a lot of time in a surplus building muscle so that we could do what we're doing now, just stay a little bit leaner and compete. I have so much health? This isn't even that much health. But we did upgrade our gear a little bit, and we got a lot more strength, which helped a lot. We like got way more strength. We did kind of raid my stash, so that bumped it up quite a bit. My traps were massive in that clip. So I can almost guarantee I have actually better traps now than I used to. But yeah, that's definitely like when I have more body fat, we're kind of just more like, you know, puffed up. Which is fine. I mean, I feel comfortable like that too. That's just, again, not what I'm going for right now, but that's cool. I'm glad we're looking swole. Keep it a little sharp. All right. What are you looking at here? Is this a breach one? It could be. We actually have a fair amount of breach already, but we definitely could throw some breach down. We have some half-decent breachers. Is it time for this one? I think so. The Quant Breach. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 4.1k on trade, 1192. You take HP on every item is great. If you wanted to get more health, you could get some items for that, but I'm not going to trade for those items right now, but yeah, like if you want to see what my Titan's doing, you can get a lot of HP. With more your Invictus and with the Against the Darkness jewel that I was talking about. I'm not sure if you're playing Titan or not, but I mean, Titan gets a lot of HP too. 100%. This is what you're talking about? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah, I think that wasn't even that long ago. I think you can see it in my cheeks how much more body fat I had there. This is probably the same shirt, just filled out a little bit differently. Isn't that funny? No, it's my cam. You can see in my face how much chunkier I was. Just a big boy. Definitely not as lean. But probably really a similar amount of muscle. Isn't that funny? But I think I was stronger back then too. With the chonk comes some strength. All right, boys. We're gonna dip into the stash. We're gonna keep the 15s rolling. We're gonna dip into the stash a little bit, boys. Don't tell Bajheera. I actually don't want all these with like giga rolls. That's okay. We're yoinking. We're yoinking some maps. We're doing it. Don't tell my Titan. That's crazy, yeah. I mean, I easily weighed like 20 more pounds there. Maybe 30, you know? Easily. There we go. And the difference is literally just food and time, you know? It's kind of funny how that works. Yeah, I definitely, you know, was like 30 pounds heavier there, I bet. Just judging by my face. Just chonk. Different goals at that time, you know? Different goals at the time. Alright. Time to get it.
No chance.
Time to get it. So these breaches are going to be a little bit pumped up, right? But we should be absolutely fine. Our offense almost feels more powerful than my defense right now. But we should have pretty good, like, physical defense. And my resists aren't bad, but they could go up too. Be fine. At hardcore, not anymore. Not anymore. This was my character that we were playing in hardcore, but he perished. So now we're in standard, and I just want to keep him going. I'm gonna kind of play. Like, I'm not just gonna go full trade mode and spend a bunch of currency, like just getting all his gear. I'm using some gear that we had though, so he definitely has made some gains today. I'm not quite ready to be done with this guy, so I want to keep going. Probably bring him into the 90s and see how it feels. Maybe see about fighting some bosses with his big old perfect strike smackaroos, and then maybe another SSF HD character for that, another warrior. Yeah. Yeah. It's not soft hardcore, but it's SSF plus.
I need more time.
Did I cancel my how did I even do that? All right, whatever. I'll just light this fool up. You have chaos plants. Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah, the same build, but it became a billion times more efficient with Ice Herald and Stampede. Yeah, that's like every build ever, yeah. Any build ever becomes more efficient with Herald of Ice, 100%, yeah, absolutely. That is definitely a pretty powerful mechanic right now. I'm just not, I don't know, I just want to do builds without that. It's like, yeah, you can play like the most busted mechanic in the game and it probably makes everything pretty good, but nothing wrong with playing it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it sometime, but yeah. Of course. Herald of Ice just makes everything kind of like insane. Just like you just play literally auto attacking something with Herald of Ice and it just blows up the whole screen, you know? It's like that's just kind of where the ability's at right now, you know what I mean? I canceled it. It's fine. It's fine. Breach Robs have energy shield, it's fine. It's fine. Can you please get through the quicksand? Oh my gosh. The chaos quicksand. Okay, so we're not going that way. I'll look at the map real quick, figure out where we're going. Nothing wrong with playing it though, again. But yeah, just saying like, hey, I added a Herald of Ice to my build and it made it a lot better. It's like, yeah, that's definitely how that works right now. 100%. For sure. Stampede, I might, if I start doing enough damage, I can do Stampede though too. That'd be kind of cool. What's going on there, Mr. Slug Snail? Thanks for the 5 gifties, man. Again, sorry to my lovely supporters, but the alerts are broken right now. But big flex for it, man. Pumping us up, dude. Thank you, man. Do Stampede? Yeah, once I get a little bit more damage, we'll do Stampede. All right, have you seen my level 97 Titan Stampede guy? I definitely have played Stampede. It is definitely good if you get enough AOE and all the aftershocks and stuff. It's super nice. Super nice. But yeah, we would need a little bit more AOE. Oh, okay, yeah. So I have a level 97 Titan who also doesn't use Herald of Ice, but does still, you know, use Stampede. And yeah, gets the job done. Hey, that little sapphire ring right there could be the Borselkin though, couldn't it? whip that a little bit. Whatever. Yeah, we got a big boy Titan. That was my first guy. Yes, Forrest. Yeah, exclamation mark rip 2 will link you the clip or the video. We died.
Come here.
And SSF would require that I level a whole new character basically to like get to maps, and so I was like, all right, whatever. Let's just put him in standard. It'll be fine. That's what we're doing. Just gonna kind of keep the SSF plus idea going. I'm gonna let him use some gear from my stash, but we're just gonna kind of keep this guy rocking because I think he's a little bit too much fun to not keep working on right now. Know what I mean? Dude. What is happening? With this slow throwing off my my speed. Warcry breaks armor? No. Nah. What is breaking armor for me is Bone Shatter. I'm having Bone Shatter cause fully broken armor on stun. And then it does a armor explosion too, which is cool. But yeah, that's what's giving me the scavenge plating. Warcries will detonate corpses though. So if you're wondering what the explosion is, that's what that is. Yeah. Hardcore run was a good run though. We'll do another one. Once you know, once we play this guy a little bit more. So you can make all of your hits break armor. So I mean, you know what? I guess the thing is that the Warcry damage I don't think counts as a hit. But you can make all of your hits break armor with your ascendancy, yeah. Is it Leap Bone Shatter better for explode? Compared to what? Because we're doing Leap Bone Shatter as part of this too, yeah. Isn't Leap Bone Shatter better than Corpse Explosion? Well, what's neat is you can do both. You can do both. So you can kind of like kill stuff with Bone Shatter, and then anything that survives, you can kind of blow up the corpses on them. And that's also kind of a weird situation where sometimes, if your Bone Shatter requires a primed for stun situation, then like, sometimes you don't have that, right? So you can do just this, and bleed them. And also just detonating corpses of enemies that are like, running at you, like hit this right here. Just keep walking at them and blowing up stuff. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of fun. Yeah. A hit is anything that isn't damaged over time. Okay, interesting.
Enough.
So I guess you could break armor with your Warcry. I suppose so. Doesn't do that much damage, but maybe if you like super scaled up armor or armor break, you could. I wonder. I'm not currently playing that Ascendancy, but could. But yeah, you might be right that the Warcry explosion plus like Leap Bone Shatter may be overkill in terms of clear, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And yeah, I don't really need to use like Herald of Ash. I'd rather use Time of Need in the armor one, I think. I'm just gonna try that out. Because then for single target, we just got that sweet, sweet perfect strike. But the no cooldown shouts are sweet, and you have to go through the corpse explosion to get the no cooldown shouts anyway. So may as well use it, huh? Experimentation leap, yeah, definitely. With the little consecrated ground thing. Yeah, what I'm using right now is I'm just using the Jade Heritage with the Warcry thing. But when I get my next Ascendancy, I probably will do the armor break because I'm not going to use the super block thing yet. Just don't have enough block chance. So, and I don't know if I really want to. We can probably get block cap. Bruh. But I don't know about the super duper block cap. I think you can get that when you get Fallen. Then it becomes maybe worth. Well, then it becomes probably definitely worth. It's just I'm not sure if it's worth before that. Not sure about that one. What I am sure about is that this build is super fun. Look at that, just walking around with like, I mean, maybe I don't even need armored plating, but it does give me a ton of armor. And I think you do need a ton of armor for it to actually meaningfully stop stuff from killing you. That's kind of a nice weapon. That's kind of nice. Chuck that in here. Chuck that in there. We're not like big breach blasting just yet, but we're doing all right. This is kind of cool. Oh, it's actually not. Maybe if you're like playing totems. But yeah, probably not. I'll leave it there for now. Quantity of waystones, that's nice. That's real nice. Where's our next tower, though? That's not too far away. Yeah, we can drop it there. Cool. All right. Let's find us some more reasonably okay 15s. Okay, temp chains. Let's see how rough temp chains feels, I guess. We can do this instead. None of those really seem like that bad yet that we've just moused over. Okay, time to go to the decay. Yeah, let's get another tower. I like buffing towers. Some people don't like towers. Is that correct? Some people don't like them. I like them. I like towers way more than I like rolling maps.
Come here.
Rolling maps probably my least favorite thing about PoE. I like the towers though. The towers are always just buffs. You don't have to like avoid annoying stuff on your rolls and stuff. But the towers don't turn into like something that makes your maps worse, you know? I will say, like, my favorite version of the endgame is like a delve or like a last epoch style thing where you just like have like a node and you just click it and go. That's my favorite. So this is why I like the corpse explosion a little bit. It's because you get to do stuff like this, which is not just not requiring elite bone shatter to kill stuff, right? You can bone shatter, but when you get a bone shatter, you send it, but like you can also just war cry, right? And it'll blow up everything for you. Kind of get in a different kind of rhythm. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. I gotta get my totem out too. Let him earth shatter stuff for me. Give me rage. That's another breach. Could be huge. Could be huge. Oh my goodness. You cheese towers. Hold on. What did you get mad at? Oh, okay. Sorry, creative. You retracted your statement. That's all right though. Trial of Chaos still locked you teleport out to trade somebody. I don't think so. I don't think it is, but I also don't know. I'm pretty sure that I did that before, but that was a while ago. So I don't know if that's the case. Speaking of the Trial of Chaos, if I wanted to ascend through the Trial of Chaos, we could try, but I would have to do a couple runs to get the keys. If we're doing it like self-grind mode, you know what I mean? We'd have to do that. But you don't have to do that with the Sanctum one, but the Sanctum one's just more annoying. So we'll see. Oh no, it's bugged. That's the worst. That's super annoying. Sorry to hear that, man. That is the pits. Yeah, Leap Bone Shatter is great, but it's not quite enough. You have like some options on how to fight if you just want to like do this kind of thing, right? Just kind of bleed them up. And you can bleed them into bone shatter range too, right? You can kind of just annoy them with the knockback, kind of stun build up thing. Which is cool. I also could do the pin effect though, right? So they don't keep getting knocked away. Which I may consider doing at some point, but the knockback does kind of help prevent you from just getting super surrounded by melee sometimes. Not usually that bad of a situation though. Yeah, you're gonna be fine with Bone Shadow Leap for a while. You will. You'll be fine. But in some of these like really crazy fights, you might need just a couple other little skills, right? At least it's just nice to have them, regardless of whether you need them or not. This guy looks really nasty. What the heck? Yeah, you got to go, bro. You got to go. You got to go, bro. There we go. There's another breach. I was seeing it for a second though. Right. You can pretty much count on me not being thrilled about anything that they're doing, I think. For the most part. It seems like they've got a lot of bad ideas. That with probably bad outcomes. Maybe not just categorically. Maybe they'll do some good stuff. But I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing. We'll see how it goes. There are some people who think that all these things will be good, and it's like, hey, that'd be cool if it turned out well. I gave up on hitting level 100. At no point was I planning to hit level 100. Level 97 is plenty. Level 100 would take months. And I'll play the game for months, but I'll do some other stuff. Play some different builds, you know, have some fun. I'll still play Warrior too. But yeah. Choosing to not pursue that is, giving up on it's kind of a weird way to put it, but yeah. I know that you're kind of trolling, but yeah. Not doing that, correct. Would rather play different characters and like experiment with different aspects of the game and stuff. See what's up. We'll let Karn have the handle the level 100 for everybody. He does it so we don't have to. Level 100 is a real grind. Yeah, I mean, I think level 98 would take me probably about a month. Take like 3 weeks probably. I mean, unless we like super optimized for it, but even then it would take a long time. And there's plenty of other stuff to do. Because I'm having a blast with the game, so I want to keep playing it, but I'm kind of down to try to do some other builds and stuff, you know? My filter is just like the never sync filter, and then I think we've got like maybe like strict at this point, maybe very strict. Just one of the endgame versions of it, you know. Seems good. Yeah, this time I want to make sure I'm getting my totem down a little bit better. Look at that Warcry speed, man. You kidding me? That's so sick. The Warcry speed talents and jewels that we put in have been put in work, I guess, huh? Ancestors. Doing it. Got him. Who else? Who else wants a piece? Where are the demons? Alright. Really not too bad. What are symptoms of low testosterone?
Nowhere to keep that.
I mean, I think it can do a lot of different stuff if your hormones are out of whack. Like fatigue, depression, I don't know.
Rarity and all mine.
I think those are probably like I think the weird thing about the low testosterone is they'll just chalk up anything to low T and try to get you on testosterone. But I mean, I'm not an expert on that one. But I think it would be like, yeah, like anything, like fatigue, depression, you know, weight gain, weight loss, you know, like all this kind of stuff, probably, right? But you could probably get a Google search that would give you more symptoms too. My loot filter is never synced. The new loot filter just drag it up to like strict is probably about what I'm doing right now. However, if you're feeling low energy or depressed, it also isn't necessarily low testosterone, so you might not need to just hop on the test. You know what I mean? You may have some other options. Like just taking better care of your nutrition and your rest and your exercise, things like that would probably be great. That'd probably be good. It's got a test you have very low. Oh yeah? Am I on test? No. Never have been. Don't plan to be. Should we keep this? No. I mean, if you need it though, I guess, right? It can definitely have a positive outcome if you need it and you take it, but if you don't need it and you take it, it can have negative outcomes. You don't need any more barriers, but I guess I could keep some. Don't really need them though. People really understand power sleep. Yeah, I mean, like if your like sleep is out of whack, that can definitely mess with stuff. So if you do feel like you do have low testosterone, like address your lifestyle stuff first and then go from there, I would say. So like if you're not taking good care of your nutrition or your sleep or your exercise, do that first before you start taking testosterone. Because you're kind of on that forever after that, right? I use a walking pad treadmill. What's up, Daka? Yeah, sorry, Daniel. We're here for you, though, bro. We're here for you. For now. I'll hold on to that one. Okay, are we to the tower yet? Oh, we're not even done with the decay yet. What the heck? We gotta keep hitting it then, man. You want those? Sure. Sure. We have not even killed most of the mobs yet. So that was 2 breaches. There could be more.
Come here.
Come here. I keep splooting out those little buggies. See what happens, bro. See what happens. Keep splooting them out. Boosh. Splooting. Maybe creative, I'm not sure. Maybe. Here we go. Joe Rogan mentioned he got on the T. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. But, you know, he does all kinds of stuff. Mr. Joe Rogan, doesn't he? He's an adventurous dude. But again, testosterone can be life-changing for you if you need it. Just like a lot of medicine can be life-changing. If you need, diabetes medicine or heart medicine, take the medicine that you need. Mental health medicine, take it if you need it. But if you don't need it, don't take it. Right? Because it can make a lot of stuff worse. But again, if you got one test and it measured low, good to know. Good to know. Your first move probably doesn't need to be starting to inject testosterone though, right? Get your exercise going the right way, get your food the right way, get your sleep going the right way, manage your stress in your life, and then go get it tested again and see what happens, How many seismic cries does it take some without leaping? It'll depend on the mob, but like skeletons doesn't take very much. That guy has 7 stacks, which means he had 7 hits of the seismic. That's with overpower on it too, so that's with extra stun buildup. So you absolutely could just yell at them until they're primed and then hit them. 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Feel my wrath.
Well, TRT, I mean, is acceptable for anybody who needs it. And it's not like unacceptable to take it if you don't need it. It's just not really a good idea, right? I'm not making like a moral assessment on someone if they decide to abuse drugs. It's just like, if you're asking me, you're watching my stream, so I care about you. So I'm saying what I think is good advice, which is address like lifestyle interventions before you start doing drugs, right? Looks fun, it is. Have I had my test tested? I have before as part of blood test, yeah. It's healthy, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm in a good spot. Don't need to worry about it too much, right? If that changes, we'll adjust, but for now, we're good. We're good. No shields. I don't really need to be keeping these. I'm not gonna roll them. Like, I'm not crafting on these, so. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. I'm not crafting those right now. Armored mobs. We must shatter their armor then. We will make them pay. That's good, Cisco. That's good. Magnified effect on Bone Shredder? I am. Yeah, I am. Imagine your test gets drops when you get super shredded for a comp. I think if you stay really lean for a really long time, yeah. Yep. I can guarantee you that most men in their 30s do not need to be taking exogenous testosterone. I can guarantee you that. I know you're trolling. You like to come in the stream and just act like an idiot. Not trying to be mean, but like, I get it. But for everybody else, no, that's not the case. I get it. Maybe not act like an idiot. That's kind of, maybe that's a little bit harsh. You like to say stupid stuff on purpose to troll a little bit. I get it. I get it. But advocating for drug abuse in the chat is like, maybe we don't do that one. You know what I mean? But I think you're kidding. I think you're kidding. Sometimes hard to tell just over like typing, right? It's true that a natural diet is sometimes worse for your health than when you on steroids. Is it true that a hard natural diet is sometimes worse for your health when on steroids? No. I don't think so. No. I do not think so, no. Calorie restriction is not gonna be as bad for you as, like, messing with your hormones and putting extra strain on your organs and stuff. I don't think so. It'd have to be, I mean, it'd have to be a very extreme diet versus a very non-extreme amount of steroids, I guess. Why am I running Devastate on Bone Shatter? For guaranteed armor explosions and guaranteed, like, scavenge plating. But yeah, we may be doing enough damage now that we could do Splinter if I want to do something similar like that. It's mostly for utility. Most men who start testosterone therapy do so in their 30s, 50s, sure, but that's like saying most people who start heart medication do it in their 30s to 50s. Therefore, most people in their 30s should be taking heart medication. It's like, that's just not true, right? It's just not the case. So, I still disagree with you. Yeah. False analogy? It's actually not. It's actually exactly what, I'm telling you what you actually said, not what you want to have said. Right? You know what I mean? I'm just feeding you back what you said. So that may not be what you want to have said, but that's what you said. So just most people who take a medicine are in this age range does not mean that most people who are in this age range should be taking this medicine, right? Just to clear. Just, you don't know the exact numbers, doesn't matter. But your logic doesn't hold up. You know what I mean? It's not accurate. But okay, it's all good. Got that figured out. Got that squared away. Look at that block. Yeah, nice try, lightning guy. That's also true, Pale. This is true. That's a fact. Making like the spam shout thing, it's pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun. Because a lot of people don't like Warrior because you don't have like a lot of snap, like all of your abilities like a big wind up. But with this you get to play Bone Shatter, which is snappy, and you get to play the Warcry thing, which is snappy. You press a button and something happens, right? Whether mobs explode or they get knocked back, or the animation is really fast. You put a bleed on them and stuff too, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah, you gotta watch out for them correlations, huh? You can get yourself all out of whack. It's true, it's true. Karn has a nice Stampede build? Yeah, me too. I have a nice Stampede build. However, his Stampede is using Herald of Ash. Or sorry, Herald of Ice. Unless there's one without Herald of Ice, which is great. Which is kind of probably like the one I do, where it's just a big old Aftershock. Oh yeah, that'll work too. So like if Herald of Ice gets gutted, we still have big ol' Aftershock Stampede. Oh yeah. There's one version? Yeah, me too. That's the one I probably very similar. Yep. I like that one too. In Karn we trust. Yeah, I have like 20 videos about my character's progression through playing like through and up to it into a Stampede build. Definitely was a lot of fun on the Titan. That was my first guy, and took me to the endgame pretty good. Now we're rocking this dude. Dude, this guy could Stampede too. We just need to get like a little bit more damage, and then we can Stampede. Right now, his AoE and damage aren't quite there yet. But yeah, Stampede would work fine here too. Running Herald of Ice to see more of the game. Yeah, it's fine. Just clear fast, have fun. Just like, you know, as long as you're like mindful that like you might not want to plan to do like the same build next patch, because Herald of Ice probably will be a little different next patch. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Yeah. Yeah, the Stampede animation gets a little better with attack speed for sure. It also gets nicer with a lot of AoE and Aftershock guaranteeing. Super nice. Super nice. Took tests for a little while, for a month, and stopped. But yeah, you probably didn't jack up your hormones too bad. But yeah, at 25, you got plenty of natural juices flowing at that point, so yeah. Just that fact, most fans start. No, I mean, brother, like, you're doing this like weird thing where you're focusing on the last thing that you said, which is just stating a fact, but it was the other thing that you said that most men in their 30s should be on testosterone. And I think that you know that you said that, and I think that you know that that was a silly thing to say, and so now you're just sort of restating this other thing that you said that's not silly, which is, you know, it's a thing that people do to try to like do some kind of like weird technique in an argument. It's just not pro drug use. Good, good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Because one could get the wrong idea from that other thing that you said. Right. Kind of feel that. It's all good, bro. It's all good. But yeah, gonna have to disagree when people say things that are like kind of not true, right? Yeah, move speed does affect Stampede as well. So you definitely want those 35% move speed boots. Be scooting around. My boots need life on them still. I could get some life on them boots. That'd be nice. Still need them. Boom. I guess that's like one of those things that happens that's kind of strange. Like when you go from trying to be like joking to like then all of a sudden be serious, it can be kind of like hard to tell. You know what I mean? Herald of Ice gets gutted, your monk is cooked. Nah, monk will be fine. Monk will be fine. Yeah, people joke about that idea too. Just a full-on juiced up Olympics. I mean, that's kind of what like bodybuilding is, right? Bodybuilding is just, you know, like full like IFBB bodybuilding is like, you know, just as much drugs as they can handle, you know. Let's go nuts, I guess. Let's go nuts. Yeah, monks definitely will shred though. But the heralded stuff is just for clear. It's not for bossing anyway, right? They're just blowing up mobs for that one. The bell just blasts them. Yeah, it's good. 33, and you're pretty sure your health is just fine. Good, good. Glad to hear that. Gained a little strength that must take months to build up. I mean, if you were eating and training hard, yeah. I mean, it still is, a month is a month, but I mean, yeah. I will run this with the 14 that we have here. Yeah, good call not doing that though. Good call. Good call. All right. Sinking Spire. I think we're pretty close to level up. Might hit 90 if we just keep hammering those big T15s. And corrupted irradiators. We could probably even try to make specifically like XP boosted tower zones too. That'd be nice, huh? Just like getting over a plateau. What kind of plateau? Your max doesn't ship too much in a year? Food. More food. Yeah. Get yourself in a nice big surplus. Gain some weight. Well, you don't need a big surplus, just a nice actual surplus. More food is probably the answer to most things. Strength related, muscle gain related. More food. Make you some gains. But also make sure that you're getting some progressive overload with your training, obviously. Like, really go after it. Hit your training hard, hit your recovery hard, but probably mostly food. Crap, you don't want to get fat? Yeah, well, you know, you can get in a surplus of like 200 to 300 calories, and you won't gain. I mean, that you'll gain a pound every like 12 days, right? So yeah.
Shut up!
Okay, Julius. All right, man. All right, feel free to ignore it. I will. I'll see you later, man. I will. All right. So, I don't know if you've ever seen the exclamation mark bulk video. You could go. I think it works on YouTube as well. If you type exclamation mark like fat loss, I think it still works. Or you can come over here and type that. Have you eaten potato chips in bed? Okay, you don't got to do that. Probably just a little bit more white rice. But yeah, if you're not tracking your calories, you got to start doing that. It'll really help you out. Did I level up again at 86 in one day? No. I'm playing the same guy that I was playing in hardcore. I just playing him in softcore now. I wasn't done with this dude. I wasn't done. I wanted to keep playing him. He's a lot of fun. And I didn't really want to level up again yet. Definitely down to level up again. Definitely, but not really interested in doing it yet. This guy's got to get into the 90s and you have a chance to pop off a little bit first, right? Let's see. Yeah. Rich is he's a big dude. A lot of food, a lot of drugs, a lot of passion for training and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it killed him, so it sucks, you know. Definitely sad, but you know, I mean, I guess in some ways he was living life on his terms, right? So you're doing like 200 calorie surplus something above your BMR, right? So you gotta like get an estimate for what that surplus is. 200 calorie surplus is pretty slim. So you're definitely not going to gain weight very fast, but you might notice the strength improvements. But yeah, if you are worried about gaining fat, then you can do a real slim surplus. It's just going to take longer. But you don't really need a big surplus to like get stronger. It helps. Mass moves mass. But I mean, I've been a fan of big bulks before for sure, but I'm just not there right now. That's not what I'm working on. ATM. Staying a little sharper, a little leaner, because we have to get. Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to compete again in May. And so I died it down in November, and then I want to do another show in May, so with 6 months turnaround, there's no reason to get real fat. Because I can just do like a quick cut and like start in April and just dive right in. That's a much better fit for like my life and working bodybuilding into that as well, right? Yeah, Ronnie is somebody, I mean, like, people who are world-class bodybuilders would have been world-class natural bodybuilders too, right? Like, they have insane genetics. I mean, some people may respond to drugs way better than other people, but I mean, like, Ronnie was like a freak before he took drugs, you know what I mean? So, must be hard balancing weight gain and fat gain. It's not. If you watch the fat loss video, it will not be hard for you to do it. You just gotta get yourself a food scale and just make adjustments. You know what I mean? So, you got this. It is not hard to do it. If you find yourself gaining weight too quickly, you just dial your calories back a little bit. But it could be hard to do if you don't track your calories. But once you start tracking, that's like what it is, right? That's the whole deal. That's what it all comes down to. Let's plop this quantity one in here. Do we want to try an XP one? We could maybe see if we can find an experience gain one. We have some. Quantity of breach splinters. Additional mods. I don't really want to do boss ones necessarily. I don't know. I'll just do quant. Oh, that's quantity of waystones. We're actually good on waystones. A lot of these are like essences. Strong boxes are kind of meh. None of these are looking that great. Let's do this one, I guess. I am kind of down to get some XP in this area, though. That's kind of fun. Let's go get these other towers, though, huh? We can go, like, up this way. It's a longer trip than this, but... It's less maps that are already juiced up. We could really buff this place up with a bunch of XP things. Look at these bodybuilders when they're older, they can barely walk. I mean, some of them, yeah. I don't think bodybuilding in general is like a thing that will destroy you, but drugs also mess up your tendons and ligaments. They dry them out. Which sucks. That does suck, Andy. Have you looked into the McGill Big 3 at all? That's like something, when my back gets weird, I'll do that. It helps a lot. Are we gonna do all this to just juice these maps up? I think we might. Let's see. It'll get a lot of them. So maybe we do. Maybe we do. Just for fun. I could also go get this map. If we wanted to go this way. Juice those two real quick. Yeah, maybe we just go up here. Be like 1, 2, 3 maps away. But nah. Doesn't really matter that much, but it would be a quick run if we just did this one. But we juice them up. Sure. Let's do a quick run. A quick run up there. We're gonna do temp chains at long last. See how it feels. But this will be fun. Oh, we have a point to spend too, boys. We do indeed. SSF, it's SSF plus. I'm not gonna do any trading right now. Okay, so we need to anoint something different on my amulet. Can you have you can't have it anointed and use the talent, right? No, okay. So let's anoint something different on my necklace. Because we can just go ahead and talent for vigilance now. Let's see. I want another block one. there's some that are really not very expensive. I just don't remember what they are. Look at the calculator here. Oh no, we can just look on the thing. Okay, one second. Let's see. So sometimes in the past, I have used flashy deflection. There's a movement speed block too, though. Parrying motion. This can't be cheap, though. Right, I don't have a fear is not cheap, but this is actually kind of a sick one. I definitely don't have 2 fears. Movement speed is kind of sick. Do I even have a fear? I wonder if I could craft up to one. I have 1 single fear, which means it's kind of unethical. Kind of unethical, but it could be fun. This one gives you damage per block, which I do want that. How do I make a fear? I think you probably need a bunch of these, right? So I could make 3 of these. Yeah, there's no way we craft up to a fear. Okay, so it's like we could just do the parrying motion, I guess. Which would be chill. For now, just get more block. And movement speed every time you blocked in the past 10 seconds. I mean, is this amulet even good enough for that? It doesn't even have life on it. It has percent increased life. This amulet is just not very good, but whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it. There's one more like that in the Outer Rim. Yeah, that one's even more expensive. This one right here. Yeah, this one's crazy. Actually, we could do it though. No, we don't have isolation. We have a suffering. Yeah, very expensive. I might just do this one because fear really isn't that expensive. We might be able to find another fear or craft up to it. And movement speed is kind of cool for mapping. I don't know if I really care enough though. Let me just do this one, right? Flashy deflection is very inexpensive. Greed, guilt, greed. Parrying motion is cool, but I don't... We have found enough to do guilt, greed, guilt, or greed, guilt, greed, or whatever. If we're doing SSF++, we haven't found a fear yet ourselves, so we shouldn't do that one yet. Okay. We have found one of these, though. That also makes me feel better because it's not as expensive. Now we're at 74% chance to block, which is sick. Sick. So what I mean, craft of it, you can combine 3 of these to make one of these, and 3 of these to make one of these, 3 of these to make one of these, etc. In the combiner. Alright. What up though, bro? That'll do for now. Let's roll, let's roll. No idea. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot to learn with PoE, bro. And I'm learning all the time too, and if I can help share some info with you. Sounds good to me, man. If we can learn you something, that's good. Step into my office. The Bone Shatter office. Yeah, once my leap slams just starts killing things, it's gonna start being time for going to Stampede almost, I think. It's okay if leap slam kills stuff actually though. Then you just chain explosions off of that, but I don't want that. Not yet. Oh, that's right, we'd have ritual here. We will need to do my other ascension at some point. Not yet, though. Right, like, I'll do it when things start to slow down a little bit. I feel like we're still leveling kind of fast right now. I like that. That is fun. I enjoy getting experience points. Making gains. Oh, sick. You guys just blasting T-15s? There you go. Now you're in like the next phase of the end game, right? Where it's the T15 plus phase, right? Good stuff though, man. What builds are you guys playing? Good stuff. Our Warbringer thing is doing it. Isn't that funny how nuts you can go with your shouts? when you turn on the shout jets, you can. You can definitely just clear maps just doing that. I almost want to put Corrupting Cry on my other shout because they don't move. But you could also pin them down to make it do that. What were you exploding, sir? Can't have that. I'm gonna be doing Earthquake. Probably Earthquake Perfect Strike for my next guy, I think. I think so. He's playing the Spark Sork. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I want to do Fast Cast Earthquake for my next SSF HC character. I was thinking about playing a Merc, but nah, I'm just gonna play Titan again. Nah, just play Warrior, bro. Call it good. Who's this now? Oh, this guy? Yeah. Yeah, he is definitely pumping. Pumping at the shouts. Bringing the war, baby. Bringing it. You can definitely just kill rares with this too. He's bleeding out. Insane gaming. We gotta fight some more bosses. We only fought one boss so far tonight. Like, even like a map boss. Thinking about could throw some more of those little map boss guys on these maps, but I wonder if we're strong enough now to fight like the big boss versions of these guys. Probably, right? To crank up the boss difficulty like all the way? I wonder. Probably be fine. Increase our DPS a little bit with the adjustments, with the gains.
Steel yourself.
Should be alright.
A rarity.
Oh snap!
And all
PW2. That's what this is. Yeah, yeah. Super fun. Obsessed with this game. Loving it. What's my DPS at now? I don't know. I'll show you my perfect strike's hit for like almost 60k. Well, that's tooltip, right? It hits for way more than that because of all the buffs that we get. Hits for way more than that. Because it gets like mega buffed by Infernal Cry and stuff like that, and Rage, and my War Cry buffs that I get, so we'll fight some boss maps. And so we're doing our stream thing tonight. Tomorrow's the weekend, so we actually wake up and game first thing in the morning tomorrow. If you guys want to hang out with me for that, if you guys are gonna be up in the morning, come hang out. Like what, like we'll probably be going live like 9 hours from right now. You guys gonna be up? You guys will be down to game, down to chill. Yes, I wanna farm a Zoph's blood. Yes, 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 yes. That's on my list of things that I want to get. SSF. Even though we're playing SSF plus, that's on the list. That's a really good amulet for this guy. Some uniques from bosses that I want to get are Zoph's blood, and then we need to get the Svalin shield from the other guy. But yeah, once I farm up my own Breachstone, then we'll go fight Zoph level 1. See if we got what it takes. Try not to get one-shotted. But yes, that's a good reminder. Absolutely interested in doing that. 110% interested in getting Zoph's blood amulet. Because yes, that'll be insane for Perfect Strike, like you're saying. The fire exposure will go so hard. Gonna farm a new warrior. I mean, this guy has to farm up all that stuff on his own. Yeah. I mean, I let him grab some stuff from my stash, so he did get a little boost for sure. But I didn't give him like my warrior's old gear, and I'm not gonna like buy him stuff. He's gonna have to work for it. SSF plus plus plus. Using my old stuff that I farmed on my other character, right? That was just in my stash, like trying to sell, right? It's like, well, that means we found it. That means that we're gonna use it on this guy instead of try to sell it. So, yep. Hey, if he gets an ingenuity, well, it's ethical. We can use it, but we'll see. I am letting him benefit from the Atlas passive stuff though, so. That's a little bit OP, but again, that's SSF too. But we did get access to those things from, you know, not playing SSF. From like, we did that partying Hakushi, helped us out with that one. Because he had the King of the Mist invites, and so we got the King of the Mist stuff with that, and the Zoff invites too, or Zesht invites. So, not entirely ethical. And then the other things we, you know, my Arbiters, we had good gear that was not SSF bound, right? Whatever. SSF plus plus plus. You go to Endgame with 10 Exalt gear? Yeah, maybe. I mean, we did, right? This guy cleared, you know, campaign and all the way up in... I did all the tier 10 map Atlas completion, you know, SSF. And we could have progressed further, I just... ate a big old Lachlan slam just because I just didn't do the mechanics right. Gotta make sure I kite the ghost out. Can't be letting that hit me anywhere near him. But now we know, all good. All good. Now we're just gaming. But yeah, the build was definitely strong enough. My character was strong enough to do it. If I played more cautiously and just didn't even do Lachlan, I just clear the map and don't even do the boss, like that would have been chill. If we wanted to play it that way, but I just didn't really feel like doing that. Plus, I was kind of excited to bring this character into the non-hardcore fold so we could actually like test his capabilities without being all scared all the time. I like hardcore just fine, but I'm not really like a hardcore like enjoyer primarily. Like I'm not a hardcore main, you know what I mean? It's cool though. It's cool. I'm just trying to figure. No, I'm not really stressing about it too much. Just being fully transparent about what we did to make gains. However, I gotta figure out if I want to start SSF next league. Like for real, I kind of do. Yeah, this kind of game is like a big time sandbox game. So like you kind of set up your own rules and just have fun. But no, it's not hardcore anymore. This guy was hardcore until yesterday. Then he died. He died. It's all good though. No boss. Yeah, setting rules and goals for yourself is like all part of the game for sure. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Get out of the way to be real. Yeah, good to get the hardcore out of the way. Yeah. Because we played a big, strong, like softcore trade character. Oh, cool. We have a boss here. Should we do it? It's the Abyss. I mean, should we crank up the thing?
Hello.
Is it already irradiated? Bro,
Hello there. Good luck.
let's try it. You know what? Our first boss that we did was like a raid boss. And was he the Abyss boss? I don't think so. It was a legit raid boss. Let's just spec it again, man. We do shrine some essence though. Sometimes we can get a shrine for the boss, maybe. Let's just crank it up, dude. F it. Now is it irradiated? Is that how it works? Beautiful. Was the Abyss boss? Okay, let's see. Then this will be good, and we'll see if we've actually become stronger. And we did kill him, by the way. This will be good. This will be good. It's decently well rolled. This will be good. Let's see if we've gotten stronger. I suspect we have. So it goes. Want to go for item quantity from bosses? I don't know. Just did rarity before. I don't know. Quantity's probably pretty good. Maybe I will. About 3k health now. Would getting one of those shields, even with like a low roll 350, boost my health chunk? Nah, not worth it. It's too expensive. It's not worth it. Just get a good shield. Just get a good rare shield. Would be better than that. I think. Because remember, that shield doesn't have block on it. So if you're gonna get a shield, you might just want to get something with some good block. The expedition boss is much easier than the breach boss, I think. Personally. But yeah. In P1, currently characters have moved to a separate league of their own, so you can still play them or make a new character for fresh start in new leagues. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that this is because we're basically playing standard league, right? We're playing like actual standard. So yeah, in PoE 1, they get moved to standard, but we're basically playing standard right now, so. Extra lightning. Probably fine, but let me see. Let's see what else we got. Temp chains. I'm not really super thrilled about temp chains. Definitely not super thrilled about chaos damage either. Less effective curses. That's fine. We don't use curses anyway. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I saw what you said. I'll probably be checking it tonight. We're running kind of these baby maps too, but that's okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right. Let's see if we can get through this. That's a lot of mobs. It is increased pack size. It did tell me that. Oh wow. Slashy boys. What are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Eat bleeds. We're going this way, by the way. Okay. Eat bleeds. I feel like I'm slowed. I can't explode delirium corpses, but we can explode other corpses. That quick casting totem is actually really nice. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. No, that's actually not. Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, man, if the boss is delirious, that'll be weird, but he's not gonna be delirious. It's a delirium, like, infused map, but it's not like a delirious rolled map. Where did he go? Disappeared. Attaboy, Earth Shadow Totem. Give him the business, buddy. Give him the business, bud. Oh, there goes the delirium. Can I... Oh, that's all right. Alright, got it. That's alright. That's alright. Honk. I do really like SSF though. It's just, I'm a little bit worried about like limiting myself in an actual league launch scenario, but I think it'll be fine. That's one of the good things about doing what I'm doing right now is I'm testing out different stuff, you know? Seeing how it feels. Again, this guy's not like true SSF, but still. Kind of cool. You just gotta have to balance out the idea between like, okay, do you want to like give yourself the opportunity to like fully test out what a character's capable of? But you can always migrate to SSF. It's just kind of a pain to like have to set up your stash tabs again and like bring all the stuff over with you and stuff. The good news is I've enjoyed every different version of the game that I've played so far. So it's kind of cool. When they do League, will I try to do class? I don't know. Like, if they bring out like the new classes, maybe. I just think it's good that I'm testing out all the warrior stuff though. Because once I've done all the warrior builds I'm interested in, then I can maybe try some other stuff. Just because of how I am and who I am, I'm just I'm just more interested in warrior than anything else for a while. Like this in WoW too. Same thing. Having second weapon set up for Hammer of the Gods mandatory for boss fights? No, I don't think so. So what I do for boss fights is I do have 2 specs, but I just move my weapons into my second spec, and it's almost like I'm playing WoW where I have 2 specs. One of the specs is my mapping spec, like a dungeon spec, and the other spec is my raid spec, where it's more single target, right? So I don't actually weapon swap in combat for the Hammer of the Gods thing. I'll weapon swap right before I go fight the boss, and I'll show you in a second. I'll do the same thing. Yeah. Makes sense? Okay, gotcha, yeah. Gotcha. What was that about, though, in response to it? Because I'm yapping. Ow. As usual. Yammering. If they're foolish enough to die, they'll be slain with all the rest of their buddies. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just so nice? Just a walk through, just pop, 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 pop. Same weapon, just different passives, exactly, yeah. When do I stream WoW? Probably gonna be streaming WoW a couple days during the week. Trying to get back into the swing of that a little bit. Marauder is 100% what I'm interested in, yes, definitely. That is a prime example of something I'm definitely absolutely interested in. Yeah, I like these maps with more density, man. My build pops off in the density maps. Density is my ally. But yeah, I've just been obsessed with PoE, man. Really satisfying? Yeah, it is. Isn't that nice? You can absolutely eventually just clear maps with your shout. Isn't that wild? Just gotta get some more strength and... Warcry damage affects that too. So I'll show you what I do against the boss, so... We're gonna go check on this guy. Kill some more mobs real quick. Alright, so we go up to the boss. Just move your weapons into the second weapon set, which is going to give me just... I don't really do much with it right now. I will do more with it in a little bit when it makes sense, but I just get a little bit more fire damage and not this AoE stuff, basically, right? Alright, so let's see how tough this guy is now. We actually killed him before. He was tough, but we'll be alright now, I think. Gotta watch out for his opener. Let's go throw the hammer right now. Okay, almost got hit by that. Looks like we got hit by it, that's alright. Buff him up a little bit. Miss my attack somehow. Maybe I need to hit him in the hands. Ow. His hitbox is just a little bit weird. Uh-oh. Keep it moving. What an attack. Right, so these guys have a lot of, like, fire res, apparently, right? And most of my damage is fire, so it is what it is. Hey, bro. You needed to get bone shattered there. What was that about? Okay, dude. Be cheating. These bosses be cheating. Just gonna keep trying to bone shatter him. There we go. Dead. There we go. Well, I mean, it still was a long fight, but it was a little faster than before, right? That was a little faster than before. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. And then you just go back to your mapping setup. Bink. The item level is dependent on the monster level. But I think some things are affected by your character level. Like I know like the expedition guys, they like give you better gear when you're a higher level, I think. Like the little vendor dudes. So if you have really good weapons, you can set up a weapon swap that involves 2 weapons and you swap into those weapons when you hammer the gods. But I like to use my talents that way, what I just showed you. You have all your passive points to spend wherever you want when you choose passives for your second set? No. So how it works for the second weapon set is you're gonna have like a main branch of your talents, and then you're gonna have your weapon sets branch off from those. You're gonna have like 24 points that you can spend in different places. So like my main talent branch is this kind of, you know, yellowish one, and then when I'm in this set, it branches to here, and then when I'm in this my map set, it'll branch to here. But you kind of have to lead to those spots with your normal talents. So like you'll see a lot of these like either or branches, like AoE would make sense to go here for your AoE spec, and then for your single target you could go here, or like another breach or a branch would be like this is for single target for close range damage, and this is like AoE for this damage. I actually kind of want to do that, by the way. I need to spend some points to go in there with my next couple points, I think. That's a really nice idea, because I like, this is some really nice AoE. Right, and then this is some really nice close damage. I might need to do that, actually. So if I'm near Polymath, yeah, I can spec into Bleed for it. Bleed Hammer the Gods is great. I use that on my Titan. Definitely good. Definitely good. You might want to look at my Titan build. Are you playing Titan? I know if you're not playing Stampede, you're saying you're playing Earthquake, but it's probably a lot of similar things. You could kind of be like, oh, okay, cool. I got you, bro. I have like 20 videos with my Titan. Might help you out. That's kind of cool. Kind of a cool ring. You didn't have to roll mana on it though, bro. Didn't have to do me like that. The only MMORPG I play is WoW, just because you can hit and move the character at the same time. It's nice. Yeah, no, WoW is goated, for sure. Very smooth controls, best combat. I'm with you. I'm with you. Love me some Worldy Warcraft. Stampede Sunder? Oh, okay, then yeah, then you definitely should watch those videos. Yeah. Now that you're in Endgame, yeah, you don't want to spoil it too much? Yeah, okay. Now that should definitely give you, it's just some ideas, right? You don't have to do everything that I'm doing, just, again, kind of give you some like, oh, okay, that's a cool way to solve that problem, you know, or that's a cool way to get this part of the build that I want. Yeah. All good. Alright. Let's run this Mason real quick. Yeah, those bosses are gonna be a doozy, but I think part of the reason why is because they have so much fire res. Stampede Earthshatter at the moment? Yeah, Earthshatter's cool too. Definitely. I think whether you prefer Sunder or Earthshatter is just, you know, up to you. I just like Sunder. Personally. But I think I do. Right now I don't really need. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with my next talents anyway. These guys are just immune to stuff because the little dude there. That AoE / close damage right there would be good to take, I think, actually. I like that idea. I do. I don't know if I really need to build more damage on my character right now, but I mean, for bosses, we need something. For maps, I don't think so. But for maps, more AoE would be fine. A lot of that is like AoE to attacks, although I could do the one where it's like, after stunning an enemy, you just get more AoE. Because that one doesn't read AoE of attacks, right? And so if that buffs my war cries, that's cool. Because a war cry is not an attack. I don't think it's a war cry. So it's different. But to mine, you could give it a try. It's probably not that much different. I mean, Karn's build is probably better than mine, because just Karn is a insane PoE gamer. But you can try and see if you just prefer one or the other, right? I liked Sunder, so I played Sunder, and then I have a lot of stuff that, like, you know, you're making use of the armor break debuff on the targets more with Sunder than you are with Earthshatter, I think. And Earthshatter's cool, but Sunder like hits in a much like more solid AoE, I feel like. Personal preference though. Or not a Herald now? Yeah. So it really wouldn't be much of an adjustment. Yeah, no other MMO is quite up to WoW, but there's other MMOs that are coming out, right? They're trying. But WoW even has like classic and stuff now. And I definitely enjoyed other MMOs, but yeah. I'm with you, man.
A rarity.
WoW's pretty legendary stuff. But I'm obsessed with PoE. Still. And I'm very grateful to have all you guys hanging out tonight, man. What a fun stream. Again, if you guys are digging it, make sure you follow the stream. Coming out with me again sometime. We are on the stream daily. On the weekends, we don't stream during the midday, but I have been doing a morning stream on the weekends recently. And then we stream at night, so it's different. Yeah, New World was great. Played a lot of New World. Yeah. I like Lost Ark as well. Those are some big ones. Then we've been playing a lot of action RPGs, which action RPGs, I love the action RPG genre. Just at certain times it wasn't really like feasible or like a good idea to like sacrifice, like take the viewership hit to do it, but right now we're kind of chilling. Just sending it, you know? And I'm having a blast too, so. I think I'm at the point where my defense stats up again. You're starting to race, yeah. So defense for warriors is like max res is really good. Life is kind of hard to get, but it mostly comes down to like some unique jewels and items. So if you're playing trade and you don't mind just picking up some of those items, they can help a lot. Nice, Anthony. Perfect. What's the build? Which one? So this right here is a Warbringer. And I've made some changes to him, but we'll go over the build, I think, tomorrow morning. I wanted to test things out and see how it felt tonight. But yeah, maybe we'll grab level 90 or something like that. And tomorrow, while we're doing our morning walk, and then once we finish with the walk, we'll do the build update. Let you guys know what we're doing. I only really have a couple more points to spend. Because I don't think we'll be really, like, 94, I think would take some time, but it's reasonable. 95 is definitely possible. But I think if we have a couple more points to spend, we'll figure out where to put them. And our ascendancy, too, so. I'm not sure I want to get my ascendancy tomorrow, but we'll definitely wake up and get some gaming in. And Incredible, thanks so much, man, hooking up another one to memory foam, man. Pumping us up, dude. Thank you, man. That's some big pumps tonight, boys. That's some big old pumps. You're calling it? Yeah, we got to call it after that one, too. I got to get some food and get some rest, because we are going to be up in 8 hours. Gaming once more.
Speak.
Good stream tonight, though, boys. We have some fun stuff to do. I'm gonna put this map away. We're gonna swap that out for something else. There we go. Fire, sure, whatever. We are swapping that one out. Yeah, we got a couple more points to spend. Level 89, right? So we can put 4 more points in somewhere. For 93. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. There's nothing like super close. But you know what? If we wanted AoE, we don't need to go all the way up there. We can just literally just, I mean, like, we're 1 point away from this AoE, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 for AoE CDR. 1, 2, 3, 4 for armor break. I don't know. I think I actually like this better. Just 1 point and then 2, 3, 4 for this one. Or 2, 3, 4 for close damage. That's a lot of damage. Armor break is also neat, but we're just not breaking armor that hard right now. And even then when we had this, I didn't think we were making good use of it. This is what I was talking about, though. Increased area of effect if you have stunned an enemy recently, including war cries. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It'll only be 30 melee damage, and then you would only get the 15% AoE after stunning rather than like 16% plus like 30% total, right? That's pretty big, right? That's a big AoE right there. And this close damage is nasty for Perfect Strike. 70% increased melee damage for Perfect Strike would be pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. And that's just level 90, 91, 92, 93, 91, 92, 93 to split it that way. That's probably pretty good. I do like this idea, but it's all good. It's all good. Either way, boys, thanks for watching tonight. Big stream, big pumps. Really fun all around. I will see you guys tomorrow back here in probably like a little over 8 hours, I think. 8.5 hours, probably. I do want to maybe get another block. Oh, yeah, we could get jewel sockets, too, though. We could just get another block jewel, and then we'd have our block at 75, but it's 74 is fine for now. Our armor is looking nice. We're looking beefy. Looking swole. I like that. It's over 9,000. But we'll pick it up tomorrow, boys. Big day of gains on the Warbringer today, though. That was fun. Maybe eventually we'll even take this out. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless, good pumps. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more games and gains. Peace.